What is going on, everyone? My name is HydroxideAnt. Welcome to episode 173 of Background Noise. That is way too many episodes. Just gonna throw that out there. So, I'm gonna throw it over to Kat. Kat, take it away.
Who says it's too many episodes? It's not too many.
You classic Kat,
that.
honestly. Wow, what a comeback.
Story and more at 11.
now to Kyle with sports.
Hi. It's currently the
sports.
Ottawa versus New York Rangers game. It's double overtime right now, actually. Tied 5-5.
Ooh,
Did I do it? Did I win?
Is that actually happening right now?
That's actually happening right
Oh,
now.
You
wow,
will
okay,
know
he did
if
well.
Ottawa wins if my mic picks up my mother screaming.
Oh, perfect. Alright, so
Yeah.
now we're going to go over to Nathan with the news. Nathan.
Well, currently, it's very news-like.
Oh,
I got all the Kappas, guys.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great weather report, yeah. So we're going over to Chris with the update on Vans. Chris, can you update us on the status of Vans? Not the sneakers.
Oh, I was gonna sneakers.
They're still a company. Somehow.
Yeah. Could you update us on your van?
My van, I
It's the
have
greatest
spent
van ever.
too much time in the last couple days working on my van. And I haven't gotten pictures even yet because I got back from Canadian Tire and had to run in my house to make it on the podcast.
Oh,
Dedication.
Today was
he's the most dedicated person here.
today was replacing the taillights. Or the taillight
I'm getting
housings.
back from playing Magic the Gathering today to make it back to the podcast, thank you.
Are you
Well, yeah, because Kyle's the most dedicated man on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, clearly.
I made it back from playing World of Warcraft. Thank you.
It looks like Nathan is now the most dedicated man on the podcast.
I was actually mid-read.
Oh, he's mid. That is pretty dedicated. I think.
Nah, we
I don't know, I think.
wiped on a boss, so the raid leader just said, we'll take a break, see you later.
We have you here, Nathan. That's all that matters, man.
Yep.
Nathan has not been on in a few weeks. We've missed you, man.
Yes.
It's been so long.
Dude, I don't know how many weeks it's been, but I feel like I haven't talked to you in like a solid month or two. Like I haven't heard your voice.
At least.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. Dude, gonna be honest, miss your voice there, Nathan. It's nice to have you back.
Yes.
Me too, dude.
I miss.
You miss your voice still? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
What a guy.
I also miss not having to hit tilde to speak.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. I mean, my push-to-talk is on my mouse, so my hand's just always here.
Honestly, I think Tilda is like my favorite push-to-talk key ever now that you've mentioned it.
Dude, I'd get so tilted if I used that during CSGO because tilde is the console.
Yep.
So I'd just be spamming the console every time I talk to TeamSpeak.
You would get tilted.
I would.
Get it?
Yeah. Oh man. Zing.
Oh no.
Nathan is back and with the best jokes in A. Do you want to know what else is a good joke? The fact that my AC does not work. And it's like 85 in my room right now. And I had to turn off my little fan because it was making too much background noise.
Thematic.
Yeah, I think Anthony here is the most dedicated person.
I don't know why you'd say that.
Because you are enduring hot temperatures to participate in this podcast, my podcast. You are a guest on this podcast.
Oh, I'm a guest
You
on this
are-
I love this
podcast?
Chance's
Wow.
podcast.
Is this the Chance's
I've-
podcast? Dude,
I've been
every
here
every
single
time.
episode.
Every time Chance says, "What are you doing on my podcast?" I get slightly tilted. Not gonna lie, because I'm like, "Yeah, your podcast, okay."
From the team.
Okay.
from the
Kicking him for Canadian Derek.
Mm-hmm.
I'd kick him for
Hey,
Chris
Derek.
if Chris didn't have Linux.
You gotta have that Derek synergy, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just bad at CS. Linux has nothing to do with it.
No, actually, Linux does have something to do with it because you
Yeah,
can't
'cause you
play
can't
on
have-
SIVO or
Right,
UCI
that's true
with
too.
Linux. That's
Yeah.
why. I do. So, yeah, like when I originally formed the team, Chris, I was gonna be like, Chris, you want to do it? But then we were like, wait,
Wait, I thought he could play SIVO, but not ESEA.
no.
Yeah, one of them has a client, one of
does
them
SIVO
doesn't.
actually?
One of them has a Linux client.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
it was ESEA
okay.
that he couldn't play on because...
I thought it was
But
neither.
then we'd never be able to scrim. I remember there was one and he could and one he couldn't, anyway.
Okay. Well, you know. Alright, taking Chance, it looks like.
Yeah.
Chance doesn't watch the podcast, and if he does, hi. Yo, I don't want to give away too much information about his personal life, but Chance is in a very happy place right now. No,
Yeah,
I don't mean like
yeah.
he's on vacation. I mean like
You mean Chance is
he's
gay?
you know, he's
Yeah.
he has a boyfriend is what I'm trying to get at, yeah.
Well, he said he's happy, so yeah.
He's very happy. And
Kyle was pretty close there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not wrong, right? So that's the thing.
Yeah. I was also right, so...
I mean, I say you're very right. I mean,
Did you just say Reich?
what? No, I didn't.
This is going out live.
Whoops.
Billions of people.
To hold two people, and it's Kyle and Chris. So I mean,
Dedicated.
Aw,
dude,
yeah.
I think that. Oh, dude, Nightbot's here too. Oh man, hi Nightbot.
Fuck.
Nightbot just
It's
showed
so
up.
nice of you to come out.
Yeah.
About Reich, I have a funny story.
Oh no.
With his
That was
perfect
That's never a good way to
podcast.
start a joke.
Okay, so there's this guy in my school. His name is Graham, and we had
Is he cute?
He cute.
What?
Who's asking? Is this you asking or me asking?
Is
Well, who asked the question, Kat?
Okay, well,
objectively cat?
I think that he is a relatively handsome young man, I would say, and I think that you would find him attractive.
Oh. Okay.
He is, yes, I'd say he is
Karen
tall
actually
and he has a
answered that
structured
question.
face.
Yeah, she like tiptoed around so
Yeah,
well.
she
Like,
did.
honestly, like.
Fucking eggshells intact.
Yeah,
okay.
no, she did well. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you almost tripped her up there, Nathan, but
Almost.
Do
Almost.
you
Almost
like
got
brown
it.
eyes, Nathan?
Brown eyes.
Yes, brown
I
eyes.
don't think I have a preference in eyes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
hey,
More of a personality
me
kind of
neither,
guy.
Nathan.
So, okay, this story will show a little bit of his personality, so...
How do you not have a... you not have a preference?
At least Nathan got it.
Also, yeah, Hydro, okay. But they're light and dark ones, you fuck. For you.
Oh, it was so funny.
Right, like
Lighter's still
split
light.
in there, you know.
Hydro, light eyes would still be light for you. And dark
Did you say
eyes would
white
still be
eyes?
dark. Light eyes.
I was gonna say, wait,
Light.
people have white eyes? No, I don't believe you.
I mean, contacts, yes.
No, actual white eyes. So. I'm not talking about what's his name? I left my. God, there's a Hopshy, I think, isn't it? No, Hopshy is a streamer I know.
The fuck are you talking
Hobskin,
about?
I think. All right, I'm looking it up.
Can I continue my story here?
Go ahead.
No, we're gonna talk
It's
about
Hobson.
light eyes and how they're my favorite
Hobson.
customizable.
Hobshy is a cool
Video game.
streamer that I used to watch. But Hobson is a rapper. And he like wears those contacts that like give him white eyes.
Okay, a lot of people wear those.
Yeah. Go ahead with your story though. I don't even remember what
Yes,
story it was,
okay.
but go ahead.
Something about a cute.
This story will show a lot of this kid Graham's personality.
Something about an objectively cute.
Oh right, it's just yeah. Okay, I think I know the story, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, so, we had our National Honor Society induction ceremony on Friday, and this guy is a senior, and he's in National Honor Society, so what they do for the induction ceremony is, well, yeah, they're a bunch of nerds. For the induction ceremony, they have all the people in the National Honor Society, which is only seniors. They give speeches, and then they do the tapping ceremony where, you know, they say, oh, this person takes AP classes, this person, you know, volunteers at the library for one
It's called
day.
a tapping ceremony?
Yeah, it's called
Do
a
they
tapping
like tap
ceremony.
on your shoulders?
Yes, they literally tap on your shoulder, and then you stand up and you walk up on stage, and
Wait,
they
are you
pin a
serious?
flower to you.
You seriously actually tap you?
Yes, they actually tap you.
I honestly said that joking. Did not expect that to be right.
No, really. Okay,
Talk about children, talk about how boring they are.
Yeah, I was kind of messing around, but I guess. All right, never mind.
Yeah,
Continue.
one of the people talks about the inductee, and then another person walks around audience, and then they find the inductee, and they tap them on the shoulder, and then they bring up on
Is it like a
stage.
game of like Where's Waldo? Like.
Yeah, almost.
All right,
because
where's this
sometimes they
person?
can't find them.
She's back here. Oh, thank you.
Sometimes it usually goes like that. There's it happened this time, but sometimes they can't find the person. They're like, oh my god, where
It's
are
like,
they?
Rachel. Where is she?
I
Not
don't
on the
know.
list.
Oh,
Shots
no.
fired.
I was inducted on Friday. Fun fact, but that's not important right now because the most important part is that Graham had a speech, and he was talking about one of the 4 tiers of the National Honor Society, and he had leadership, right? So, a little bit of a spoiler. I knew before he gave his speech that he was going to include Hitler in his speech somehow.
Well, now that makes it way more interesting.
Man,
So,
now
like,
you
spoilers
actually
because
have
boring as fuck,
gotten me into
but,
like
yeah.
into
Hey,
this
now
stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
invested. Let's go.
Yes,
invested.
yes. So, I knew prior to his speech that he was going to be talking about Hitler, and I was like, how is he going to...
You just wondered how he incorporated it into the story,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
So he was talking about leadership and stuff, and
Oh no,
what
that's
he
so
did-
bad.
I'm sure.
he prefaced his speech, by saying, one of the things about leadership is there are good leaders and there are bad leaders, and usually, you can tell the difference. But I'm going to first, classify these and explain to you, what makes a good leader different from a bad leader. And so he goes on and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna say 2 names now. One is a good leader, the other is a bad leader, and hopefully you will not need any help identifying which one is which. And so he uses Martin Luther King Jr. as one, and then he uses Hitler as the other.
Okay, counterpoint. Hitler was a great leader. He organized a single country, to essentially take over most of Europe. And he just was a bad person, not a bad leader.
Yeah, I think there's a flaw in his speech. I think Kyle's got a point.
The other
there.
guy just kind of gave a speech to a bunch of black guys, and that happened. I mean,
Well, I mean, the difference was that, Hitler used, fear tactics, and he.
I don't want to be that guy,
he
but like,
amazing charisma. Okay.
let's just look
Okay,
at both people here. You're talking about both great public speakers, tons of charisma.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pretty
charisma.
much the same person.
One talked millions of people into killing millions of people and taking over several countries. France get fucked. Stupid.
Dude, Martin Luther King is a weird guy.
Yeah, he's just like,
Joke. We're all joking here, obviously.
I'm not.
Well, maybe Kyle is, but we are.
Nothing I said was wrong.
He didn't clarify. He never actually said Hitler was the bad leader and Martin Luther King.
Oh, he never
was the good
clarified?
leader.
Oh, no.
No, he assumed that
He just kept
everybody
going.
Yeah.
Still not wrong. He was a good leader. He was a bad person. That isn't bad leader.
I mean,
No,
he classified it, and it made sense in his speech.
It would have been better if he said, like, either Stalin or, like, Mao Zedong. It would have been more on board.
I don't like if he said like Hitler
He
and
wanted
someone who was
to
actually a bad
talk
leader.
about Hitler, though.
Use
Someone
Hitler
who's
as
a
a good
bad
example of a leader. Yeah, use Hitler
James
as a good
Buchanan.
example. Yeah, there
You
we
might
go.
not even know
Let's
who
do
that is. He was just a shitty president. Who's bad.
I know who he is.
He was bad, right?
I had no idea.
Yeah,
I-
he gave up.
did literally nothing.
Yeah, he
great.
was like 2 years in, and was like, screw this, and just sat there for 2 years.
Yep.
Literally halfway, maybe only like a year and a half in, gave up.
Okay.
But Graham did a nice job with his speech, and I was very, proud of him for incorporating Hitler into his speech without making it, overly offensive.
Yeah, but he hit it wrong, so it is
Awful.
offensive.
I mean, I don't know. It was well done, which was very good. And he expressed one of his worries to me afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I'm glad you're saying I did well because if I didn't, then it would have gone really wrong." So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's the end of the story.
You
Someone
know,
talked about Hitler in a
classy
National
story.
Honor Society speech. So, that's
It's a
the
very
gist of it.
classy story, honestly.
Mhm.
You know.
Wait, is that not one of us? I just assumed that was one of us in the chat.
No, I don't know who that is.
I'm sorry. I assumed it.
But, you know,
There's this reception after it, and I got food. It's good food.
but welcome to the stream.
So,
Mark
I mean,
Shaw.
that's
What's
a
up,
nice
dude?
tidbit to add to the story.
No, yeah, I honestly, grade A story in my opinion. I'd have to say so.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, does anyone else have any stories that relate to this topic at all? Because I'm just gonna,
I hope not.
zoom on down. It'd be a
Kyle,
little
any
weird.
stories that relate to this topic?
I feel like Kyle might, but
I just assumed Kyle was going to have one.
yeah, I thought so.
Oh, what?
No, he's done. Okay.
I'm done. Oh, yeah.
I mentioned to, because, since his speech was about Hitler, we kind of got talking about Secret Hitler for a brief moment in time in the reception. And so I was chatting with Graham and my friend Anna, and I told them about the time that you were the aggressive fascist, and everyone believed that you weren't.
Oh, me for Secret
Yeah,
Hitler?
yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
That was really upsetting. Because
No, that was fantastic.
it was
Because-
perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, wait, Kyle, you were Hitler that game, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I was explaining it to them, and Graham was like, "Wait, so what do you do?" And I was basically, I basically said, "Yeah." He was like, "I'm Hitler," and then everyone was like, "No, you're not. Stop lying to us." And then, yeah, that's.
I would say quality. Is this
Quality. It is real
game
quality.
Of, Secret
No one
Hitler.
believed Hitler when he said he was Hitler either, and look what happened.
Wait, what?
Population control. The world of the
I'm just
person.
picturing
The Autobahn was
like
made Volkswagen.
Hitler doing the speech now. We've talked about Hitler way too long in this podcast. Like, just gonna throw that out
Listen,
there.
no
first.
one else has brought up any topics. So.
I have a list of topics in front of me. We'll get there eventually. But I'm just trying now. You got something stuck in my head, and I kind of got to get it out. I'm
Okay.
trying to picture Hitler giving a speech and going up there. I am not Hitler. What? Who is he then? Who is
I
this
don't know. It
guy?
depends on how much charisma he's got, and he's
Yep.
got a lot of it, so it might just be accepted.
Deception, just tank, roll a natural 20, suddenly you have like double expertise on it. Back on like a
Got,
roll
like-
35 plus on it. Yeah, you know?
His mustache is definitely like a +4 to charisma, so +2 to the modifier.
Okay, so just to take things off to a separate note, we have someone in the chat, and they're asking. For,
Oh, okay, I was
us to
just gonna
introduce
type all
each
that, but
other.
if you're sure.
By the way,
Okay.
I will just do a quick rundown of everyone.
Holy
I
man,
am-
we didn't
I'm
do
Hydra.
introductions.
Yeah, we didn't introduce each other. We usually do that at the beginning of every show. We're gonna do it real
Oh,
fast.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
HydroxideAnt. What's going on? Kat, hello.
Hello.
How are you
I'm
doing
Guess
today,
what's
Kat?
happened?
I'm
Doing well.
doing good. And also mention that Hydro is Anthony, and I usually call him Anthony.
That's fair.
So people also call him Tony.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Rachel.
Oh,
There
many,
you go.
many names,
Give
yeah.
it your real name,
Yes.
too.
I-
Docs, docs,
usually call her
everyone.
Kat.
It's got docs.
Just clarify, because let's go by like our screen names and also our real names. So that's
Chance
it's
tells
good.
everyone by their in-game name though, like Rooker.
Yeah, he
Okay.
does
Is
do
he all
that, yeah.
wrong?
Yeah, so I'm doing good. What about you? You Hydro?
You know,
Anthony?
I'm doing quite fine. Have a lovely podcast here. We're gonna move on down though to Kyle. What's going on, Kyle?
Hi.
And no one refers to Kyle as Rooker
No,
except
no
for
one
Chance.
does. Chance does, but like,
Actually, like, everybody used to. I used to get called that more than I got called Kyle, so that was a thing. That was a time in my life.
I knew you as Rooker, or I knew you as Kyle before I knew you as Rooker.
Yes, that is true for me.
all right, we're gonna keep moving on.
Mhm.
We're gonna keep moving on down. Nathan, what's up, my guy?
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm pretty good except for the fact that I'm playing Enter the Gungeon and rolled into a grenade that was being flung at me.
That really does not sound good.
No, I wouldn't
No,
say
it
so.
wasn't. I thought, thought I was hot stuff because I rolled through the first one, didn't take any damage, so I was like, let's do it again, and got myself messed up.
Unfortunate, man.
We,
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say that catching grenades, not really how I'd want to spend my Saturday night.
Well, it wasn't really catching. It was trying to roll through them.
Oh, close. Okay. You know, did you die? Is clear question I got asked.
Nah, it only did half a heart of damage.
You're fine. You're good.
You're running on half a heart, which, if you're a Time Lord, that means you're running on 1 heart, which is fine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, as long as you have, like, part of your heart left, I'm sure you'll be fine in life. It's all good.
Well, I mean, I've got
As
3
long as you're
hearts.
David Tennant, you're okay. You know?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Or Matt Smith, or...
No, the
Christopher
best
Eccleston.
Doctor. Okay, let's just.
Listen, Peter Capaldi was my favorite.
Why?
Because he was good!
No. Yeah,
I
but
look-
he wasn't great like David Tennant.
He was so good. Capaldi was absolutely my favorite. I did love Tennant. Tennant's a, close second/third, because I also really love Christopher Eccleston. The only one that I didn't really like was Matt Smith.
You know, I'm gonna be honest here. I know absolutely nothing about Doctor Who. But like the amount of times you guys have debated this on the podcast is crazy.
It's a real
wow.
conversation topic. If you know if someone watches Doctor Who, just ask them who their favorite
How's
Doctor
it-
is, and you'll be talking for an hour.
Yeah, it's David Tennant.
It's
If it's anyone else, it's wrong. So it's not even an opinion.
thanks,
it's just it's fact.
Thanks very much.
David
Appreciate
was
it.
very good. I will say that. I just
Real
really
MVP
like
today, my
Capaldi
guy.
because he had Clara, and
Oh,
Clara's
yeah,
my favorite
15
companion.
days.
And
I love
also really-
Clara. I actually
Yeah.
love Clara. Yeah.
Clara was my favorite. I liked Rory, but not Amy.
Like
and then
Rory, yeah, I felt so bad for him because I'm like, the boy who waited or whatever. That shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
but like, is she worth it? It was kind of what I was thinking. Like during the entire time, it was talking about that.
No,
time.
Amy was
yeah.
I didn't really like her. She was.
Yeah.
Is this like
I don't know.
some other Doctor Who character? I'm not like understanding.
Yeah, okay, so a little bit of background here. Every
Hey,
doctor
Colin.
has a companion. Sometimes they rotate, sometimes one doctor will have multiple companions, but not usually at the same time. Amy and Rory were the exception.
Sorry.
What?
Phrasing. So, multiple companions, but not at the same time.
Yes. So when it starts out, Christopher Eccleston, he's alone, but then, like, first episode, he finds Rose, and she's his companion throughout his entire time, and then through a little bit of David Tennant, but then something awful happens, no spoilers here, and then he has a new companion who's,
Rose is fine, kind of.
Rose is alright. She was not my favorite, and she was kind of annoying sometimes, but
Yeah.
I was sad at the end, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Just because he loved her, right? That was really sad. And then, I think, what was her name? She had the red hair, and she was...
The old one, Martha?
Donna.
Donna, fuck.
Yeah, Donna was next, and then, something happened to Donna, and then next one was Martha.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell's the black girl's name?
And then, who did Smith start out with?
We appreciate
Did his
it.
timeline not start
Thanks,
right
Mark.
with Amy? Was that not a whole like link together right off the bat?
And then I think if it was the
Because he
last
was
one
like
that Tennant had.
poofed in their fucking front yard or some shit, right?
Yeah. And then Smith started out with Amy, and then Amy's boyfriend was Rory, and so both of them were his companions. And then I think he had Amy and Rory, and then he happened
But
to
Rory's
Amy and
a
Rory, and then and then he found Clara, and then Clara's been his companion
Love Clara.
up to as far as I've watched, which is the first season of Capaldi.
You know, I just want to
and so-
throw this out there that for yet another week, mid introductions, I've been cut off and haven't been able to get to Chris yet.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I was just gonna let you guys go, but I'm gonna have to cut you off.
Okay,
And
we'll
say,
stop talking about
"Hello,
Doctor Who, because
Chris."
No one can relate.
Hi.
How are you doing today, Chris?
Well, other than being ignored and forgotten, I'm doing great.
You know, I didn't
Yeah, but it's
forget
for
you.
Doctor
I was waiting
Who.
for them to stop talking.
It's for Doctor Who. It's worth it, Chris. It's...
I like being at the bottom of the list because I get these moments.
You always just like get that like, oh, I'm the last guy up,
I-
you know.
I
Clean up
couldn't. I'm gonna get hate for this, but I tried to watch Doctor Who, and I just kind of
Mm.
never got super into it.
You gotta pass season 1.
Where did you
See, that-
start?
Like
Yes,
10 episodes.
What did you start with? Did you start with Eccleston?
Canadian Netflix.
So the newer ones.
Oh, okay. Because if you start with Eccleston, he takes a little bit to grow on.
What do
so
seasons
like you really have to
go by people's names? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, basically. I don't think, because sometimes Doctors have multiple seasons. You could say the 9th Doctor, 10th Doctor, 11th Doctor, and go on like that, but usually it's easier to identify them by, their last name, just because the Doctor is the same person, but it's played by multiple people because he regenerates when he dies.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. He has like 13 lives. He's basically like a cat.
Yeah.
Except he has a few more lives. Cat. He's like an alien cat. Space cat. That's what I'm gonna go with.
They're never gonna let him die. Ever. He's not gonna die.
Well, how the hell is he gonna get his next fucking regeneration?
I don't know.
They already like cheesed the shit out of this one.
Yeah, because I think it was River that gave him the regeneration, right?
It was all of them.
Oh.
The whole planet came back in the Christmas episode, right?
What was that in Capaldi?
For Capaldi.
Oh, I haven't seen. I've only seen the first season of Capaldi, which is like the first.
No, it was like pre that. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
That's Smith's Christmas episode. Essentially.
Oh, was it the?
How did we get back to Doctor Who?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so confused.
As I was going to say is, I've never. I tried to watch Doctor Who. I didn't get much into it, and I will reacquire it through legal means. And watch it.
Chris, can you legally send that to me as well?
Again?
I do not have a copy of it.
Okay, sure thing, Kyle.
And I would like to legally have a copy of it.
Yeah, because I would...
but what I was going to say is just I was enjoying the conversation of Doctor Who stuff. That's all I was going to say. And then it started up again and you guys didn't let me finish.
Okay. I apologize.
Proceed.
I would recommend that you check it out.
No,
I would recommend that anyone.
Don't proceed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like slide in here and because I unfortunately don't see Doctor Who on my list of topics. It's not here.
Well, you fucking...
What a shame.
No.
Well, now I'm triggered, so I'm gonna go eat food, and I'll be back.
Wow, you're leaving. You talk about Doctor Who for like 10 minutes.
No Doctor Who, I'm out.
Yeah, no Doctor Who, not worth it.
Adios!
I'm a little tilted. A little tilted, not gonna lie.
Do you want me to stay?
We're tilde GG, remember?
Yeah,
okay.
no, go eat. It's fine.
Tilted.
Don't worry about
I will be back, so if you have topics you want me to be here for, I'll be back in like 10 minutes,
that's not
probably.
all of them, don't worry.
Okay. Alright.
I was being
I'll see you guys
sarcastic.
soon.
Oh, man.
And she's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to tell everyone this, but I have subs in my van. I have two 12-inch JL Audio subwoofers in my van because every minivan needs those.
Split second, Chris. I thought you were talking about like submarine sandwiches.
See, I would also be excited if I had two 12-inch submarine sandwiches.
First thing I thought you said subscribers, and then I thought sandwiches, and then I realized it was subwoofers right before you finished talking.
So, since the day I bought them off of Kijiji, Kijiji's in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like
Craigslist. What's her name?
Shit. Kijiji.
Called Kijiji.
Craigslist, but not
Anyways, I bought the subs off of it, like used from some guy, and it's a closed box, two 12-inch subs, and the amp on the back, and it was fine. The amp was mounted to the box, so it was all just one unit. And it was my first time actually doing much to that vehicle. So I got my buddy Joel at the time and I to install them, and I wanted them to be able to, move around on these rail-like things we set up, so that if I took out the back seats or took out the middle seats or anything, I could move the subs around as well to still get all of the flexibility of a minivan. In order to do that, the grounding wire that came off of the amp, well, the one that came with the kit was too short. So I had to use another one. And instead of using the proper one, which is like 8 gauge or 10 gauge, this thick, like at least a ½ inch across cable for grounding, I used like a little speaker wire.
Oh, man.
So that wasn't safe, but, minor details. And I've been having issues with my subs cutting out at a certain point, and I just assumed for the longest time that was just because that's the limit of the amp. But I decided I would, fix the grounding cable after 2 years, because of safety and something like that. But in order to do that, I had to move the amp off of the box onto like the side of my van and mount it to my van. So I was going to do that. I picked
Someone
up
came in to fuck off.
Yeah, well, I picked up the little fastener I needed to mount it, or to ground it, and I found the grounding cable, and I was getting ready to do that, and when I took the amp off of the sub box, I decided I'm just gonna open up this little port on the back of the box and look inside. Because I never actually knew what the exact models of the speakers themselves were, and I kind of wanted to know what they were and what they're rated for in case I wanted to ever upgrade something. So I decided to, you know, open up this little port on the back, and as I open up and pull it back, I just see, like, probably a roll and a half worth of electrical tape, and just the biggest mess of wires and crap inside the box. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's been in my van for 2 years. So, long story short, the subs weren't wired correctly. They were wired in parallel when they should have been wired in series for that amp. So I spent what was supposed to be like a 15-minute, I'm going to move this here and move a wire and that's it, became 6 hours of rewiring a whole bunch of sub stuff and half of my van. And once I was done, though, the subs now go up to 11, basically.
Dude, like the Snapchat you sent, that was a lot of bass.
Yeah, my phone
so
doesn't like handle it well, and that wasn't at full volume or very close to full volume at all.
It was still a ton of bass, man. Like I could see the van shaking.
So the other day I was driving around
like
trying to find the limit, and the limit is just the stereo goes up to 62 and everything's fine to go up to 62. That's the limit. And I was going around, and one of the songs I was listening to has like a long drawn out like bass back note, and it was hard to breathe. Like my lungs didn't want to function under those vibration conditions. It was hard to breathe with it, so that was cool. I didn't have to buy a new amp, and I got a lot more out of it. And then today, I found out, or realized, in my own stupidity, I should have realized this sooner, that the 2001 and 2002 Sienna have different tail light designs than the 98, 99, and 2000 Sienna.
They really do.
And they look better. So I went to Kenny U-Pull, which is a local scrapyard, and I found 2001 and a 2002 Sienna, and between them, took the tail lights off of them for a full set, and then spent the rest of the day installing those on my van.
You know, your van is a lucky van. If I can say
It really
so.
doesn't deserve any of this. I also had to swap out the alternator and water pump belt earlier this week because the other one was falling apart.
Listen, you did ask him for van news.
You did, and I didn't get to finish. I don't get to finish often.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's van news.
Dude,
There's everything that's updated
you know,
with the van.
that's like actually a throwback to like the original part of the podcast, like where I said, "Well, update me on the van," you know. Now you gave it. It's a good time.
I'm just happy I knew a thing about a sport because you called me on sports.
Yeah, I know, dude. I just kind of randomly picked you too, and you were like, you just named it. And I'm like, wow, is that real? Did you just come up with this?
I fucking did it.
I was proud of you, Kyle. To be honest.
Let's go.
I only sports ball.
You did.
Sports disc, thank you. Okay.
It's more like a.
No, it still counts as sports ball.
Imagine
Is it sport or
It's
ball?
round.
Play a ball.
Yeah. It's round.
Ish.
It's hockey. It's guys with mullets that strap knives to their feet and run around on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. To be fair. Don't even know how that could be any more perfect. There literally is knives on their feet too. Let's see. Anyways, you know, we're gonna move on. To let's see. Now I'm trying to figure out which one of these podcasts would be best for non-cat. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We have different kinds of talks. You know what? Let's talk about this part now. What is the worst way to prove your love to someone?
Cutting off your ear.
Oh, what a Van Gogh thing to do. I immediately got you, dude. Like, dude. So honestly, tattooing your name or their name on you.
Yeah,
That's
it's
such a bad idea. Dude, like, what are you gonna do? Tattoo removal sucks. That's gonna be a lot of
If anyone
pain.
ever did that for me, I have to legally change my name. Just, they still love me, but I've still screwed them over with it.
That's honestly perfect, right? Because, I can't get much better. It's like, no, we didn't
change how you
break
spell
up.
your name.
Change it to like KRIS, you know, like that one. Oh,
Oh.
Fantastic.
that'd be so rough, honestly.
Well, I'm just thinking if you change it completely, someone would be like, "Oh, whose name's tattooed on you?" Well, it used to be their name.
Please change your name.
Yeah, but I mean, my way, they just look like fucking retards. Like, they already look dumb because they tattooed
look like
someone's
it's
name on them, but then they fucking misspelled your name? That's amazing. Right?
That'd be so
I don't
great.
want to like distract from the main topic, but like a girl from my high school got a tattoo across the back of her shoulder that says "Never look back," and she always has to look back to see it. And I'm like, you don't see the
You have to look back to see.
I am back.
See?
But if you never look back...
Yeah, no, it was funny. We literally... Okay, so the topic we're on right now is the worst way to prove your love to someone. I said getting your name tattooed. Getting their name tattooed on you. Someone else said something good too. Oh,
I
said,
said,
sleeping with her sister.
no, Chris
That's probably not a good way to
said,
do
I said cutting off your ear and giving it to them.
yeah, classic Van Gogh, yeah.
I love him.
What did you just say, Kyle?
Said sleeping with her sister.
Yeah.
And or best friend, whatever.
You know, those are... Oh, yeah, Kyle, I said
Pretty
show...
shitty to do.
Kyle, I said prove your love.
Never said they're monogamy, okay? That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is true, but I did hear a story about this one guy who liked a girl, and he then marries her sister so that they could be together. So like they could spend more time together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but like, you're married to his sister.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
so you can spend more time with her.
And bang her sister.
Yeah.
That's
That's the thing, though, right? Like, first of all, you do have to consummate the marriage. So at one point, you would have to have sex with your sister.
Never said she wasn't hot.
I'm just saying.
Thanks for your input, Kyle.
Kyle's helping.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this guy's strategy is as good as he thinks it is.
Depends what year it is, I guess.
Kyle, I really don't think this works in any year.
Immediately thought
No,
of
like,
like
I'm talking like-
Kyle
I'm talking like-
reviewing like, this plan as if it was like a vintage of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, so if it was like what the fuck was it, like hundreds of years ago? Like that was a thing. Like people kept it in the...
Okay,
Yeah.
see, I just pictured like if it was 92, that's totally fine, but
That's what
93,
I'm picturing too, yeah.
94 and
Essentially.
5 were great years for it again, though.
essentially, but in like centuries. Yeah.
See, no, I was picturing more of a Kyle. I was like, that was a more like early 2000s kind of thing. It is resurfacing as a great strategy.
Well. Fuck.
That is pretty bad. I'm gonna say, Nathan, I feel like what you said though actually answers our question very well.
Oh, can I go with one that's real? To a friend of mine?
Sure.
Buy a house with them.
Ooh, how serious were they when they did this?
They're about a year in,
It's way too soon, to be honest.
but no one said the words.
Yep.
No one said the words. 4 years.
Wait, when you say no one said the words, what do you mean?
Like the 3 words that matter.
They're like, I love you.
I love you, Kyle.
Yeah,
it's-
those ones.
That fourth one's also very important.
Yeah.
Knowing the name.
And then they bought a house, and then...
Yo, I can't imagine
What?
not being on like a I love you basis and
buying a house together?
together.
Yeah.
It seems. I don't.
That's a little too
Well,
much.
I mean, I
Spoilers,
guess
it
if they
didn't
can
work
pull it
out.
off, like, I wouldn't know how they would be like comfortable with like one of them's
User
like we
joined
should buy a
your
house
channel.
together, and then the other one's like yeah we should.
That's a great idea.
I feel
How
like
do
it
you-
was a thing where they
how
like
do you
both felt
come-
like that's what they're supposed to be in their lives, so that's what they were doing. That's exactly
But you
what
think
it was,
that's why they
actually.
did it? Yeah. By the way, hi Nick.
Quack.
So we're
That's my
actually
contribution.
we're on the topic right now, Nick, of worst ways to prove your love to someone. Things we said. Chris came up with a classy Van Gogh reference of cutting your ear off. That's a bad way, and send it to him. It's a bad way to get your love out there. I said that you shouldn't tattoo their name on you. It's a pretty bad one.
You forgot the Yandere simulator way of doing things?
Okay.
Kill everyone around them until they notice you?
Oh, you know, is that
Or-
really bad? Yeah, no, the answer is yes.
Uh,
The answer is yes,
I feel like
people!
it's debatable.
I feel like that's debatable,
Yeah, I
let's
mean-
be honest.
I mean, depends what year, right, Kyle?
Sure.
Is spilling the blood of your enemies in the shape of a heart in front of your significant other really that bad?
I mean, if you're a Viking, that's probably pretty freaking cool, right?
Oh, no, this is totally a Viking tradition. I'd believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I 100%
That's great.
with you on that, Kyle.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else got a horrible way to prove your love to someone?
Can't think of any.
Yeah.
I feel like there are lots of them.
Yeah, probably. Kyle's is really good too, Nick. You didn't catch it. Buying a house.
That's because
for
it's
someone.
real.
Yeah.
That's why.
When like you had, so we're not gonna throw out names because we didn't get a name and we don't want a name.
I did not
Kyle.
give one,
We
yeah.
don't want a name.
Did not give one.
I know. I'm just saying because
Cough, cough,
Eventually.
Kyle.
it's Kyle. Yeah. No.
I've never bought it.
I know this has to
Me and Greg only rented together.
He was actually talking about him and Greg this
There's
entire
nothing
time.
serious.
It was only a fling.
I tell Greg I love him all the time. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
was
see,
only a
that's
sh-
different. Yeah,
It was only a
definitely Kyle.
small lease of $1 million.
Yeah, but no, yeah, dude, the people that Kyle was talking about were like a year into a relationship, Nick, bought a house together, and they haven't even said "I love you" to each other yet.
Well,
They
I
bought
mean,
a house together. They didn't rent somewhere.
They bought.
They
the
bought a
fucking-
house
They technically still own it.
without loving each other, right? Like you
No.
move it in, and like,
One of them doesn't live there anymore.
oh,
Well, I
surprise,
mean,
surprise, Kyle.
let's be honest. Some cultures don't require you to say "I love you" until like you're married.
Oh, that's fair. Kyle, what culture are these people?
They're from here. I know
They're-
these people personally.
Okay, so
Okay, so then fuck them.
yeah, no, they're stupid. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nick brought up a really good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, don't get all ethnocentric
Yeah,
here.
that's true. That's true. But no, they're just idiots. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about how great our culture is compared to theirs.
Okay, it's not. Zing.
All right, I'm gonna go take out the trash of my own self. Be back.
All right, have fun. Don't get lost. Or get lost. I'm confused.
Don't get lost.
No, it's not get lost. But he's trying to throw himself out. So if he gets lost, maybe he won't. So
That would be a good thing, I
I'd
guess.
prefer that, yeah. I'd prefer
Yes.
him not to throw himself. Anyways, so no one else has a bad way to prove your love to someone?
I don't. The first sort of things that come into my head are like, I don't know. Ask them to marry you like 1 week into the relationship, like doing
That's
something
pretty bad.
like that.
Yeah, no, that's
Maturely.
so that actually reminds me of episode of The Big Bang Theory. I did watch The Big Bang Theory at one point. Okay, I thought it was funny for a while. We'll throw that
It
out there.
still kind of is.
I'm not really into it anymore. But there was an episode where I'm forgetting his name. Who's the main character?
Sheldon?
Sheldon?
No, not
Sheldon.
Sheldon. The other one.
Leonard?
Leonard, yeah. Leonard asks Penny to marry him
Oh.
mid-sex.
Can I
bad.
intersect on this
Oh, no,
for a second? Because
she
the
said,
show was
or
initially
he
supposed
said,
to
I
be
love
only
you, and she was like,
I thought-
whoa there,
I
cowboy.
thought it was, I thought that he also
It might
asked
have
her
been.
to marry him.
It
Yeah,
could have
or
been.
vice versa.
I don't
him to marry
remember.
her. Yeah.
Honestly, I could imagine both happening in the
It
same
was the
show.
love thing was the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show was initially only supposed to be about Leonard and Penny, like mostly, and like the other ones were supposed to be background characters. But now everyone thinks the show is about Sheldon, which the writers had changed to make him more prominent because everyone liked him.
He's honestly the best character in the show, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's by far the best.
Jim Parsons.
Jim Parsons is a great actor. You know, I think
I feel
this,
like it'd be better if you added in that duck.
That's true, it might be better. But I feel like this is a perfect segue to another topic that I have on the list called actors who perfectly fit the roles. Like, by this, I mean, you could never picture some other actor doing this, and, like, they would never have a
Dude,
shot.
Star-Lord.
Oh, okay. You're saying Chris Pratt as Star-Lord.
Chris Pratt plays such a great Star-Lord, dude.
Okay, I'll give you that. You know, I actually also have a Marvel character in mind for this. I'm
David
thinking...
Tennant.
What? I said Marvel character! I'm thinking Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, is what I'm thinking, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Yeah.
good one, too.
I feel
was
like-
actually thinking
Ryan
about
Reynolds is Green Lantern. Thank you.
No,
Oh,
Kyle, please. Kyle, please.
I'd have to say Tony Stark as well.
Ooh,
Yeah, actually,
yeah.
everyone
Robert
has-
Downey
yeah,
Jr. is a
Robert
great
Downey
Tony
Jr.
Stark.
Perfect for that.
I
He
mean,
actually
even
has a-
you could even say Chris Evans is Captain America. He's
Oh, dude, I
Just
freaking
not
love
perfect.
Chris Evans as Captain
Yeah.
America.
and whichever Hemsworth brother does Thor.
Chris.
Chris, okay.
Charlie Sheen.
Two Chris's.
Charlie Sheen is
As,
what?
as Charlie in
Oh,
Two
Two and a Half
Men.
Men. He is him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, I mean Ashton Kutcher
Okay.
played a role that was pretty similar. It was horrible, so I think
But it
you're
was
right.
horrible. Yeah.
See, that's
Come on.
exactly what I just said, Kyle. It
Yeah.
was bad. I actually also
In Fight Club.
ooh, that's good. My mind's on Marvel characters today. I'm gonna say Hugh Jackman is Wolverine.
Yeah.
You know, he does play a good Wolverine, but he's like too tall.
Is he though?
You know, like Wolverine is supposed to be like a shorter dude.
I actually did not know
That
that.
can be fixed.
But he's got the hair and the sideburns.
He's perfect though, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah, but like my dad
Yeah.
brought this up to me at dinner one time, because like, you know, Wolverines are like smaller animals, and you know they're like vicious, tiny little devils.
Yes, and Sabretooth was
Trust
bigger
me,
than
if they wanted him to be portrayed as smaller, they can do that pretty easily.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could have, but you know, cuts
They
into the
didn't?
budget.
But he's Hugh Jackman.
No, the budget has nothing to do with it. Are you kidding me? It's super easy to do that. It costs like nothing.
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
know,
good.
but like even then, like, I don't know. It's just the fact that they didn't do it. You know?
And back to David Tennant.
For
You
the
figured
Doctor?
you'd be a cat? There it is.
Okay, well, I think that everyone that they've chosen as the Doctor have all been very good doctors. So I would say
Hey,
that
Chris.
all of them.
And 9 sucked. 9 was on
Chris?
Jack
Hello.
guy, right?
How did we get back to Doctor Who again?
This time it wasn't
I
me.
blame Cat.
Eccleston is good. I love Eccleston.
I
No,
got
I
it right,
don't
Jeff.
think he's very
Go ahead and
good.
talk.
Can we switch over to Sherlock really quick?
Are you,
Oh, I
are you
love
talking about like
Sherlock.
Benjamin
Benedict
Cumberbatch? Or no, Benedict
Yes.
Cumberbatch, right?
I
I'm
didn't
saying
say
his name
Cumberbatch.
correctly,
Cumberbatch.
people.
I was actually gonna say same guy, Benedict Cumberbatch, as Doctor Strange as well.
I'm just trying. He was a
He
very
does
good
play
Doctor
He's
Strange.
perfect.
Strange.
That was really good.
I actually just saw Doctor Strange.
Oh,
and
it's
it was
so
awesome.
good.
I loved it. I didn't
And
think
bad
I'd like
time
it as
there,
much
bud.
as I did. And,
I told you it was good, you cuck. I went
You
and saw it
probably
opening
did,
night.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw it opening night, so I told you that weekend on the podcast.
Right, you did. Yep. You know, I just watched it for the first time now. Because I liked it. You know, it's cool. Whatever. I like it now.
You
Actually,
know what
I'm
I think the
okay.
real challenge of this topic is?
What?
But
Finding one that fits for Nicolas Cage.
Ghost Rider.
Chance.
Gone in 60 seconds.
No.
Also, the
Oh wait,
sound-
hold up. I will actually
no,
say
what-
him in Gone in 60 Seconds was not bad. I liked him in
Yep.
Gone in 60 Seconds. He was pretty good.
Oh
I
wait, he
think-
actually had a good movie. What was it called?
Um,
Him in Snowden, he played like a secondary role in Snowden of a like kind of crazy person.
So Nick Cage.
I think
It was the role was written for him.
Yeah, no,
I'm
he
pretty
was
sure.
really good in a movie he played early into his acting career called like
I can't remember what it's
Moonstruck or something.
Oh, there's something with a C, wasn't there? Fuck.
No, I'm talking about a different movie for sure. Moonstruck was what it's
Oh.
called. I think it was Moonstruck or something like that. It was a good movie. It was very young Nick Cage though, when he actually
think-
cared about being good about things.
I think there's a clear answer
IMDb
to this
this.
Nicolas Cage dilemma. He's easily replaceable. Just get Chance in there.
You know, as much as we want to joke, I feel like Nick Cage is a better actor than Chance is. Chance has one emotion, and it's loud.
It is.
So no, it's not an emotion, but like it's just loud.
For Chance it is.
He honestly, most of the time, Chance isn't very loud, but like when he gets loud, he is probably the loudest person I think I've ever met. Like his max is very loud.
Yeah, he can get
He's,
loud.
he's louder than his microphone will handle.
Yeah, that's when you know.
Oh, it reminds me of when Hank used to yell into
He
his
just cuts
mic.
out, yeah.
Dude, he was so fucking
He
mad.
still does that, dude.
Also, Con Air is what I was thinking of.
Oh, Con Air. Yeah, okay, that wasn't bad.
But
Yeah.
apparently it was good. I
Yeah.
never actually watched it.
Yeah,
I'm told it was very good.
I yeah, it was okay. It wasn't my favorite Nick Cage.
All right. I'm gonna name three movies, and you have to
okay.
tell me if Nicolas Cage has been in them. You ready?
I have
Sure.
IMDb open.
Yeah, no, okay, go ahead.
We have Kick-Ass,
Yeah, Nick Cage was in
Matchstick
Kick-Ass.
Men,
He's
What was
Batman.
the second one?
Matchstick Men,
I've never heard of that, so I don't know.
Oh fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah,
and Valley Girl.
never heard of either of the last two. I'm gonna say he was in the first one and not in the last two, just because I've never heard of him.
I don't remember.
I'm waiting to see what other people have to say first.
I have no idea. I don't know any of those movies.
He was in Kick-Ass. I've seen Kick-Ass. He, like Kyle said, he basically played Batman in Kick-Ass.
He was Batman.
Yeah.
He Matchstick Man.
Yes, I know he was in Kick-Ass.
What is Matchstick Man? I don't even know what that is.
By the way, he was in all of them.
Okay, 'cause I haven't heard of the other
Con
two,
Artist,
so...
no. I don't remember what the last one was.
No, I didn't. He said Valley,
Valley
Girls?
Girls.
I don't even... That sounds like a ranch dressing.
Valley Girl? Do you know what a Valley Girl
Hidden
is?
Valley Ranch.
Yeah, Hidden Valley Ranch is what I'm thinking of, yeah.
What about National Treasure? Nice.
Do you know what a Valley Girl is?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
A Valley Girl? Look around my
Yeah.
town. Hello? This is the Valley. Welcome to it.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to do a Valley Girl accent. I don't want to kill myself.
Go to my Facebook and look for a video of someone.
Well, I feel like Valley Girl means something different.
It does. It
to
means something
them.
different to them. It does.
Okay, just
I know.
making sure you know that.
He was in Valley Girl, look at that. Yeah, that's a young Nick Cage. Holy crap, that's from 1983.
Also, are you thinking of Valley Girl as in like hillbillies?
Here, yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah,
Essentially.
that's what I thought you were thinking of.
Yeah. Because we're in the valley, bud.
Dude, Nick Cage is so much older than in this picture. That was a
Well,
very
I don't know
young
what
Nick
you're
Cage.
doing in the valley. The view's much better on top of the hill.
No, it's not.
Depends
I'm being
what- depends
super
what kind of
facetious.
stuff, you know?
Have you ever been to Parliament Hill?
No,
Okay.
I'm being super facetious.
Yeah, I'm confused. We're talking about people who played roles perfectly, and we got a Nick Cage.
Yeah.
That's because
I-
someone asked
I have a
how to
few-
find one for Nick Cage.
Yeah,
and I
I
said,
know.
Gone in 60 Seconds and Con Air.
Yeah.
Because I've never actually seen Con Air because I was told it was really good.
Gone in
That's
60 Seconds
the movie
was
for
good,
him.
though. He was very
But Gone in
good.
60 Seconds wasn't bad. I liked it.
It was a very non-Nick Cage character, and like it
At
was
the
perfect.
time, I liked it. I don't actually know. I haven't watched it in years. So.
Dude, my family watches it all the time. He was good in it.
Okay. Does it hold up? Yeah.
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, it does. He was fine in it. Like, I'm in the minority of. Actually, this also like kind of throws.
Keanu Reeves is Neo.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, it's good.
Ooh.
It's good.
Uh-huh.
Well,
He's
what's
also
his...
an excellent John Wick, by the way.
Yeah,
But
I was
think
just
someone
about to
else could-
say.
Yeah,
I think
his
someone
new
else could have
role
done
as
that,
John
though.
Wick is also good.
but like someone else probably could have done it. But he was very good.
I'm trying to think of other people that like I really. Oh, this feels like obvious at this point, but I mean, oh, why am I forgetting his name? Heath Ledger is Joker. Like I think like everyone gets on board for that.
Well, I mean that's just been like that since the movie came out. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
no one would disagree. Yeah.
So like there are other really good Jokers. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like people are gonna match his performance. And Jared Leto is the worst Joker I think I've ever seen. I'm sort of completely opposite end of the spectrum. But Nathan, I feel like you were gonna say something, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not to derail too much, but there was an article, I don't know if you guys saw this, but there was an article about why Heath Ledger licked his lips, like, as the Joker.
Oh.
Why did he?
So, he had these prosthetic scars on his face, you know, to his like, stepfather or whatever, was abusive during his childhood. The Joker, not Heath Ledger. And, so they were like, the prosthetics were like going into the back of his mouth, and like they would come loose. So to remedy the problem, he just licked his lips, and it would keep the prosthetics in place.
They worked so perfectly.
And then it became iconic.
Huh. That worked way too perfectly for that.
It honestly did.
You know, I will throw this out there.
Also,
there have been other
Christian
good
Bale
Jokers.
was way better.
Oh, Christian Bale. So some people say like that like your favorite Batman normally is the one that like you vividly remember the movie is the best from. Like my parents view like I forget who.
Mine would have been Batman and
They
Robin.
view like other Batmans is better.
It doesn't hold up, okay?
They
It doesn't
view
hold up.
who is it? I can't remember. Maybe like the Val Kilmers of the world and like other people too.
I don't know, like old style old style Batman was pretty fucking funny. I don't know about you.
Well, like Adam West. Do you mean like that?
Yeah, like
Adam
Adam West. Adam West.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think Christian Bale is my number one Batman though. Like I think the Dark Knight movie, I think you can't get a better Batman movie ever again than that. And I'd be very impressed to see a better one. We'll see what Ben Affleck can do. Batman vs Superman was not that movie.
Well, then I have to think fucking Clooney.
Clooney was Batman. That is upsetting. Like
Yeah.
even he like admits that it was a bad casting decision.
Fucking hell.
Like it's kind of a...
So judging by your rule, then that's my top Batman is Clooney. By the way,
Oh yeah, because he was vividly remember that. Yeah,
96.
yeah, that's fair. I was born in '96, Kyle.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had that movie on cassette.
Oh man, it's so funny to like see like people like it's like, oh yeah, that movie was in '96. I love it. I was born then.
I was born.
I think 3 of the people in the podcast were born in 1996, if I'm right.
No.
No, you weren't in '96, Nick.
95.
95. Oh, you're
Only
like
by a
late
little
'95 though, right?
Super late 95.
Okay. And then Chris, you're 96.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris is our age. Haha. Dude, Chris, if you just happened to live in our town, we would have went to high school together.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's already pretty close. Like, would you really rather like roll the dice on that again? Fucking end up in China or some shit, you know? Like, honestly, Ottawa to New York ain't that bad, you know?
Yeah, we live in New Jersey. You know, I mean, like, we would go up to Ottawa. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily mean Chris has to come down here. We could go up there. It's fine.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. But it is just funny to like look at different like age groups and stuff that like people we know, like Jordan, like you, Kyle, or like the older people in the group.
old AF, yeah.
Canadian Derek as well, right? Because isn't he like 25? If I'm right.
He's my age, yeah.
Okay.
He's 26.
Yeah.
I'll be turning 26 this year.
Okay, yeah. And then,
Did he already? Fuck, my bad friend, Chris. Help me out here.
You can't be worse than me, so I don't know.
oh, well. Uh-oh.
Shit, I forgot. Facebook, help me.
Yeah, right? No, but then, like...
I don't even think I have him on Facebook.
You don't? I think I do. Do I? No, I think I have him on Snapchat now. That might be it. I might have him on Facebook. I'm gonna find out.
He's in a group chat with us, right, Kyle?
Yeah, I have him on Facebook.
Yeah, I have him on Facebook too. Yeah. Chris, are you sure you don't have him on Facebook?
I might, but I know I'm in a Google group chat with him, so that's all that matters.
Alright, I'm going to his page and look at mutual friends. There's one and it's Kyle.
Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, it's in August.
Yeah, I don't have him on Facebook. NT.
Dude, I have... Why don't... You know him in real life! And I have him on Facebook for you. What?
Yeah, but he was in my networking class.
Fair? That's fair, yeah.
He was in my only security class.
Hey, you know what? I took the second one because I wanted to be with Chris Rassi again, okay? That's where I'm gonna go with on that. Yeah.
You didn't... Yeah.
Totally.
That's what you're
what
going with,
that
Kyle?
was. All planned, yeah. 100%.
No, but then it's just funny because, like, there's, like, let's say 3 separate age groups of people that ever come to the podcast. There's, like, the elder generation, then it's, that's, like, the Jordan, Kyle, Derek, and then there's, like, the generation of, like, me, Chris, Nick, and, like, anyone else that like, went to, like, our high school. And then there's a little dip for, like, Kat and Nathan, and then, like, other people, too. Like, I'd say, like, I'd consider Chance and grouped in with you guys, and, like, all those people around that age.
That's not offended that I'm in the same generation
And
as
Sky.
Chan. That hurts me. On the inside.
Sky might be 18 now, I don't actually know. I think he's a senior this year. Yeah, wait, so how do you... Where's the generation marker? Like, does anyone know,
80s.
like, what year, to
Late
now
80s, I
is
think.
the, where people were grouped in with? Like, is everyone in this podcast in the same generation?
Millennial, yes, we're all
Yeah,
millennials.
we're all millennials.
We're all millennials? Kyle, you're a
I
millennial?
missed it
Yeah.
by a couple of years I missed it.
Yeah.
I know.
Welcome.
It fucking sucks.
Wait, whoa, is Jordan the
I'm
millennial?
the same generation, yeah. I'm the same generation as Chan.
How does that make you feel?
Like, it hurts. Like,
It shows quite the range of our generation.
Right? Like, we have Kyle and then Chance. 2 completely different people.
Mm-hmm.
but
my
we play,
sisters-
you know what? We play upper beat really well, okay?
Yeah.
On ladder, the ladder room,
You do.
yeah.
You know,
train,
that's why, because
yeah.
sometimes difference people attract, Kyle. It's not always a bad thing. It's nice. You guys
Ugh.
interlock and work together.
Phrasing.
I know what I said.
Legal. And I will not cheat on you and Derry. Okay.
You know, I feel like that was the... Were we still on the topic of like people who play their role
Actors.
like
Yep.
perfectly? We
I
haven't-
have a few movies in which like the actors were perfect for it.
Okay, I'm
like
just gonna
in-
ask first. Are these what country of origin do these movies come from?
I believe most are from America.
Interesting. Okay, what's the first one? Let's see the first one.
The Princess Bride, just about
Oh,
everyone
okay.
was perfect for every role.
No.
Yeah.
You can't say
At least the
everyone for
main
every
characters.
role, because there's no fucking way.
Well,
But
okay, so
like the albino couldn't have been anyone
four
else. Same with Buttercup
them-
and like Sleep.
I would say there's a good 4 or 5 of them that I think were near perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Andre the Giant is his character. No one else
Oh,
has
yeah.
done that.
Yeah.
Inigo Montoya, or whatever, perfect.
Oh yes.
I don't remember his name, but the guy who said
Fezzik?
inconceivable. That was
I
it.
think was his name Fezzik?
I don't
Oh no, Fezzik was. I can't remember.
Those 3 for sure, I think, were perfect. The other ones were
They were
very
better.
good, but I don't know if they were perfect.
Okay. I have
think-
another idea.
Oh yeah, Fezzik was the giant.
Okay. Kyle, you said you have
Okay.
one real fast?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Okay.
That I think would be more fun.
What would-
Is picking the opposites of this.
Oh, okay. Let's let Kat
But
just
let Kat
list hers
finish.
off,
Yeah.
and then we'll go. And we'll go for like people we thought were horrible in certain roles.
Yeah.
Oh
like, worst
boy,
in a
let's
role.
go. I'm gonna start
Yeah.
thinking while you talk, Kat. Okay,
You know
go
what I
ahead.
mean? Yeah.
Let's go ahead, Kat. List yours.
Huh?
List yours.
You're
Your
listening
good
to
ones.
it a
You
bunch.
listen to your good ones, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
From the other movies.
Yeah, go ahead. Just
Okay, I lost. Okay, here we go.
You said one thing.
Yeah. I thought that most of Michael Cera's roles, I think he is that character, and I don't think that a lot of
Oh my
people
god, Michael Cera as Michael Cera in...
this is
As-
it's the end or whatever. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Does it smell like cocaine to you?
Dude,
Oh, it's fantastic.
Michael Cera is he's one of those unique actors that like
Uh-huh.
he like it is unfortunate but cool. He can only play a whiny teenager, and
Well,
he's
apparently
like
he
he's
was in
getting
that
too
movie,
old
unless
to
he
play
could
the
do that
whiny
part.
teenager now though.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't know what he's gonna do for the rest of his career.
But I mean, that's what he wanted to do in that movie, and he said that if they wouldn't let him do that, then he wouldn't be in the movie.
Yeah.
So I think that's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious. I don't blow cocaine in people's faces. Hey.
But like, okay, thinking of some Michael Cera roles real fast. Superbad, he was really good in that. Juno, really good in
Yes.
that.
Scott
Super bad
Pilgrim.
tilted me, but Juno was a good movie.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And
Superbad.
Ellen
Okay,
Page,
Superbad
too.
wasn't that good. But like, I liked Michael
Yeah.
Cera in it. I think he was good in the movie. And so was
I like Batman
Jonah
in it.
Hill. I think Jonah Hill was also in Superbad, right?
What do you mean? The little girl was the best part of that?
If which one?
Oh wait, I'm thinking Kick-Ass.
You're thinking Kick-Ass, yeah, different movie. Michael Cera was in
Yeah.
Kick-Ass.
What? I know.
What?
I just went off on that by myself. It's fine. Don't worry about
Okay.
me.
Alright, it's fine, Kyle. Alright, yeah,
Yeah.
Juno, I liked Juno. I feel like, I may overrate Juno a little too much. Like, I
Why
think
is
I
that?
hold it a little too high because I don't think the movie was all too great in
Oh,
hindsight.
it's so good.
It was a good movie, but it's not
It was
great.
alright.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
there's a difference
so
between a
good.
great movie and a good movie.
Oh, it's so great.
I mean, I don't know. You just said it was so good like
I-
20 seconds ago, and now you said so
I
great. You gotta make up
changed
your
my mind because your definition of good changed.
Oh, I think you're lying.
I
Understand
love
your age group
Juno
and what
so
that movie was exactly pointed at,
Yeah, I mean,
and then who she is. Like,
it's fair, but
what was this movie marketed at? Cat.
yeah, basically,
Exactly
that's
you.
fair. Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
it is my. I haven't been a movie
I-
that I typically
It
love.
was an okay
and-
movie. Just like the plot was interesting. Like Michael Cera basically impregnated what's her face? Her name was Juno in the movie, I think, right? That's what the movie was
Yep.
called,
Yes,
Juno.
her name was.
Um,
Her name was Juno.
and they
Yeah.
have a kid. They give it up for adoption. The dad is cheating fuck.
Wow, spoilers.
Who cares?
Fuck.
He's not a cheater. He's not a cheater. He doesn't cheat on his wife.
He wants to then.
He
Right.
abandons her for his guitar career. He's
Oh
a child.
boy.
I hated him. Oh, Jason
That's like
Bateman.
life cheating.
Oh, he played that so well. I love Jason Bateman.
But I feel like it's it's like a form of cheating. It's like, yeah, you're cheating on your life right now, not your wife, your life, because he
Yeah.
gave up. I know it's not his child, but adopted child and mother, and his wife
Yeah.
to go play guitar.
Mhm. Or it was music. I don't
What a
know if it was specifically
fucking
guitar, but
music.
He played the tambourine, okay?
um,
Sometimes the cowbell.
There's like a certain amount of characters that like immediately go to your, dude, that guy's a loser list, and that's one of them.
yeah. At first he wasn't. He was a cool guy. You know, he had this he and Juno were really chill.
Those
and,
track
you know-
shorts, he's a cool guy? Really?
But they try.
What?
Okay.
What?
Would you like to try again?
At first he was a cool guy. I'm saying at first he was a cool guy.
No. Those track shorts. Would you like to try again?
I
Rip.
um uh,
I think you need to go move on to the other movies you got because.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What else?
So I'm ready to start just naming bad.
Okay.
things.
I think that was it for the most part. I really
Michael
thought
Cera
that
was like. What did you name
Can I
Michael
have one
Cera?
that tilts?
Princess
Can I have
Bride?
one that tilts Hydra? Yeah.
Oh, can I think of what it is first?
Yep. I know exactly. You'll probably get it right off the bat.
I actually don't. Okay, is it in a superhero universe?
Yes, it is.
Is it the Captain Boomerang? Is that who it is? I feel like you're gonna say Captain Boomerang. I don't know why.
Wow, I was gonna ignore that movie as a whole, but yeah,
I liked Captain Boomerang.
I shouldn't have, because, but yeah, it's what?
I liked Captain Boomerang.
Okay. I was gonna Paul Rudd.
Oh, Paul Rudd in Ant-Man is what you're saying. He was great in Ant-Man. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, fuck him.
He was perfect. Paul Rudd is awesome.
Fuck Paul
I
Rudd.
love Paul Rudd. You're right, this is tilting me. Dude, could we get like a consensus here? Dude, did you guys
Can we
think
have
if
more
Paul
votes on
Rudd
this?
was like...
I liked Paul Rudd as Ant-Man.
Okay, we're gonna go one by one.
like
I
Paul
vote Paul
Rudd.
Rudd
Okay.
was a great, not great, but at least a really good Ant-Man. Nick, which side of the fence are you on here?
You saying there wouldn't be anyone better as
I
Ant-Man?
haven't seen either, but I think
What?
Paul Rudd Mall Cop is definitely going to be terrible.
Okay, we're just gonna pretend Nick's vote doesn't count. Kat, have you seen Ant-Man?
me? No.
Okay, you haven't
not.
seen Ant-Man, your vote also doesn't count.
Has no
Kyle
one
voted
seen
against me,
Ant-Man?
so he's on the opposite side. Nathan, you just said you were with me, right?
Yep.
Okay, Chris,
What?
have you seen Ant-Man?
I liked it.
Yep.
Which side of the fence are you leaning towards?
I mean, I liked Ant-Man, but Paul Rudd wasn't the best.
Yeah, Paul Rudd was not
okay.
in that movie.
When you say
at all.
someone isn't the best, you have to have a better answer.
No, he doesn't.
Nope.
What are you talking about?
That's all I'm going
wasn't
for.
wasn't the debate worse?
Yeah, this is
in
worse.
The,
So what you're saying,
worst in role?
Kyle, is that you know someone who would do a better role than Paul Wood. Go ahead, name someone.
Then Paul Wood.
You spoke, sorry.
Robert Downey Jr.
Fine.
No. you're an idiot, Kyle.
Nailed it.
I think that Kyle no longer gets a say in the rest of these now.
Wow!
You said Robert Downey Jr. for Ant-Man.
Would have been better than Paul Rudd.
No, it wouldn't have been.
Fuck. Wait, I had more movies in mind.
Because the person who plays Ant-Man needs to be like a weirdly like nerdy but funny guy.
Paul Rudd?
Name someone better, Kyle.
I don't care. Some random kid off
I
the
don't do
street.
casting.
Yeah.
See, that's why like when you're against something, you have to be for something though. You can't just be like,
Yeah,
I'm
for
against
not
this
Paul
No,
thing.
I just like being negative.
Yeah, that's
Can I not be for
not
Paul
productive.
Rudd? I'm not a productive member
Yeah,
of our
I
society.
don't even know
thank
why I
you.
even bothered saying that.
I'm not productive either.
Yeah, I realized who I was talking to after I said it. I'm like, never mind, I'm done. Alright, we're gonna move on. Has anyone else got a negative?
Ben Affleck as Batman.
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You need more than one movie, I think, of a Batman to judge how good he is. I do get what you're saying. He's not the best Batman.
Well, yeah, we need like an actual
Batman movie.
Batman-focused
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, that's fair. If we had a Batman film.
If you say that
Actually,
he's
honestly,
crap,
he's not even a bad Bruce Wayne.
no, he's a good
I'm
Bruce
just-
Wayne. I think he's
He's a good Bruce
very
Wayne.
great
Yeah.
one, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we need an actual like full length Batman movie to
He
tell
was
whether he's good
so
or not.
useless.
I can't. What? Okay, so out of the DC movies coming out, I think The Flash is the one I'm looking most forward to. Only because I really like
Does
the
look
actor.
really good.
What about Jason Momoa? Oh my god.
Who?
Come on.
Oh, dude, Jason Momoa is Aquaman.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be really good.
Yeah. I didn't watch Game of Thrones or anything, so like I don't really have any hype about him. Because he was the guy in Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, he played
Wait.
Khal Drogo
Oh yeah, he
from
was
Game
Khal-
of Thrones,
Yeah,
right?
like season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Khal Drogo.
I haven't watched the show, so...
Yeah, just
I've
so
read
a lot of
books.
people were hyped about that. They're off to like the Game of Thrones.
I completely forgot. He's
Yeah.
from Stargate Atlantis.
Like those, yeah, but those
He was
girls
Ronin,
aren't
he was
relatable
Conan.
at all.
That's why I'm like not too hyped about it, but we'll see. Obviously, you need to see the movie before doing it. I just like the actor who does the Flash. He was in Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I meant to say I'm gonna go ahead to the future and say that the person playing Light Yagami and
It's gonna be bad.
um,
It's all bad.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Dude, L.
and L.
It's
Yeah.
dude. So do you know who L is?
It's the
L.
guy who played Snoop Dogg.
Okay, that and like he was in Get Out as one of like the I don't know how to better describe this character than one of the black guys who were trapped there.
I should have watched the movie. Is what you're saying?
He's in the
'Cause
trailer. He's the one where the main character in the movie goes through like a hand or like a fist pump or something, and he gives him a handshake, and it's just really unnatural. That's that guy. He's out. I'm not a fan.
that is an L thing to
I'm
do,
not a
though.
fan of that cast at all.
No, I don't think there's a person. No, one person that's great is William Dafoe as
Yes.
freaking Ryuk. It's perfect.
Ryuk.
There's
Yeah,
not a
that
person
is
in this world
perfect.
that looks more like
Yeah.
Ryuk than William Dafoe. Naturally,
Yeah.
they don't even need to put makeup on him, and he looks like him.
Yeah, he fucking nailed.
Like they don't
nailed
use
that
CGI or anything, dude. They can use Willem Dafoe's actual face. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Great on that one. I'm gonna watch it just for Willem Dafoe, by the way.
Same.
But
Dude,
everyone else I think is
speak-
crap.
Speaking of William Dafoe, like a month or so ago, my dad put on...
Is it really
Boondock
William? I
Saints.
thought it was
It
Willem.
might be Willem.
Is it Willem?
It might be Willem.
I don't know.
It's spelled Willem.
But I think a lot of people say
pretty
William.
sure it's Willem.
Though. Like,
I'm pretty sure it's Willem.
I think it is
Yeah.
Willem. People say William too. I think.
A month or two ago, my dad put on Boondock Saints, and I had never seen it before, and he asked me if I'd ever seen it before, and I was like, no, what is this? And he's like, oh, it's the Boondock Saints. And so he went to bed shortly after he put it on, and I stayed on the couch until about 11 o'clock watching it.
Yeah.
I thought it was, like, really good.
The Willem Dafoe's been
Yeah,
really
it's
good
supposed
in
to be a
those
really good
things that
movie.
he's in. To be honest, I really so I will throw this out there. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's not that good.
Oh my God, Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man.
But honestly,
The worst actor.
No,
for it.
him as Spider-Man, and then the guy from That's So 70 Show as Venom. Horrible decisions. Eric
oh
is
my
Venom.
God.
But other people in it, I think, were really good. Like Alfred Molina as Doctor,
Dr.
Ock.
Octagonopus.
Yeah, him
Doc Ock. Yeah.
was really good in my opinion. I think he did a really
That's
good
fine.
job there. And Willem Dafoe as the Green
But Tobey
Goblin.
Maguire, for fuck's sake.
I really
Yeah,
like
Willem
Willem
Dafoe's
Dafoe's Green
Green
Goblin
Goblin
as well. Yeah. Did not care too much for was that James Franco as like
Yeah,
the Green
it
Goblin's
was.
son?
Yeah,
Right?
it was.
Yeah, like, can we take a minute to like just
Oh.
view this? The guy
best
from Pineapple
faces.
Express
Yeah.
was
That fucking idiot.
supposed to be
Hobgoblin.
the Green Goblin's son and like his own superhero, basically. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, so it's like okay, we had a few good ones there. Like I would say, Alfred Molina and Willem Dafoe were towards the good end of the spectrum, with Tobey Maguire and I don't know actually Eric from Best of 70's his real name. I know something weird. Like, he has a-
I know it.
he has,
I
a,
know
he has
it if
an
I
interesting
read it.
first name. Like,
Yeah.
I can't think of it right now.
I keep opening Reddit instead of IMDb. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Does anyone else have movies of people they think didn't do that swell a job in?
Go for Grace.
Guilford Grace, that's it. Guilford Grace. Guilford Grace? Was it P or G?
PH.
PH, so Pilford, yeah. Anyone else got someone... we already said Jared Leto as Joker. I know I'm completely going against what I just said, is that we need a full-length Batman film to see if Ben Affleck is good, but I really just don't think Jared Leto is good already, from the little bit
I
of
was
time
gonna
we
say
saw him.
there could be worse.
There probably
could
could
have
be worse, but I'm not excited about it at all.
No, you don't have to be excited
Yeah.
about it. Just saying it could have been worse.
It's definitely not... I'll give you that. It's not the worst.
I'm gonna actually say the same thing about Paul Rudd. It could have been worse. I just think it could have been better.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm really stuck on superhero movies tonight.
Yeah. Stay popular.
Yeah, honestly. I'm trying to think of you know, alright, so I don't know if you guys remember this. Do you like Mark Ruffalo as Hulk or Edward Norton as Hulk?
Neither.
Mark Ruffalo, I feel like, plays a really good Hulk.
I think
I
he
just love
plays
Edward
a
Norton, but
really
Mark Ruffalo does,
yeah, he
yeah.
plays a really good like his doctor, but like no, you can't like say someone plays the good Hulk, right? Because it's all CGI and you have this
Yeah.
matching things, right?
Well, I'll say he plays a good Bruce Banner.
He's good Bruce Banner. I liked Edward Norton in the first Hulk
I
movie.
just love Edward Norton.
Yeah, I really liked him in it,
Also.
and then I was pretty
Honestly,
upset when they switched it up.
I don't remember too much about Edward Norton because I was like really young
Yeah.
when I watched
That-
the first Hulk
The first
movie.
Hulk movie, if I can guess, was like 2002 or something. I'm gonna look
It
it
was
up.
2000, I think.
Was it?
They put it a bunch of them in a row, and I'm pretty sure the first one was in 2. But I'm thinking of anyone.
All right, let me find this out. I'm gonna find out when Edward and Norton was in. Let's see. I think it was
2008
2000.
was Edward Norton. 2003 was
Who was
the
2003?
Eric.
No, 2003 was Edward Norton too.
But no, it wasn't.
Yeah, he's on the list.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. It said it when you Google
It
search,
was Eric Bana.
it says
Anna.
like I don't know how I could send this to you, but literally in the description
Like,
of
it's just
what's
some
on the
guy's face,
website.
that's him.
No, it says stars for the 2003 IMDb. It says
I'm on IMDb.
no, yeah, no, like the like a Google search, it shows you what's on the page.
Yeah.
It says, like stars: Edward Norton, Liv Tyler, Tim Roth.
Tim Roth, wasn't it?
That's what it says on here. I'm gonna
The fuck?
Snapchat this to you. So like.
Yeah, I gotta go back because I want to see.
No,
Was
this is
Tim
on
Roth
the
in
Google.
in
Like,
Edward Norton
are
one?
you on the Google search? Like for
I'm
it?
on IMDb. I'm
No,
on
go
the
on
app.
to the Google search, and it's like Hulk movie Ed Norton, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'll send it to you if you'd like. Wait, I can just copy the.
Yeah, you can just give me the fucking thing.
Yeah, instead of showing the picture of it. Look at the I don't know if it's a mess up on my computer or something. Look at the 2003 like description of what's on the webpage. I swear I'm not crazy. I'm gonna show this in podcast. It says Edward Norton
Pretty sure
right
it
there,
is.
like in the. But once it goes to the IMDb, he's not in it.
Eric Bana was not a fan of the Hulk comics. What? Stars Edward Norton. Oh, okay.
You see that? Yeah. But it wasn't Edward Norton that one.
Nope. Was Tim Roth in the other one? Now I have to go look at that.
I'll look at the 2008 one. I don't know. Yeah, he was.
What did he do? I don't remember that at all.
Oh, he was the
Oh,
bad
Tim
guy.
Roth.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was the one that turned
Yeah.
into like the other Hulk-looking creature, like Abomination or something. Was his
okay.
name?
Yeah.
He was like a soldier or something that the Hulk just really messed up. Like he threw
Oh,
him
the
into
guy
like
from
he
fucking-
throws him into like a tree or something. I think.
I need to rewatch this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I remember more about that guy than I do Edward Norton.
Well, I mean, Edward Norton, the best scenes was Hulk, right? So like, it's not really.
Yeah, I remember the 2003 version better than I remember this 2003 version in theaters.
Yeah, it was even a different guy before Edward Norton. Eric Bana,
Yeah,
it says.
and it was garbage.
Yeah, apparently. I don't remember that one.
It was awful.
Yeah. So there we go. There's some more people for that list.
12-year-old me was like, fuck, this sucks. I love
See,
that.
12-year-old me, I don't know if was able to recognize movies as really bad unless they were horrible.
Yeah, same.
So, like, oh, fair. Okay, there you go. Does
Yeah.
anyone else have any people in a movie that were just really bad?
I tend to not really keep track of the horrible movies that I watch.
Well,
just
it's not
because
even that
I-
the movie was
don't
horrible.
watch
It
those
was
horrible
this thing.
movies?
It was just that you think that an actor and it wasn't so good. Oh, wait a second. Why didn't I say this earlier? The guy who played Anakin Skywalker in like the Star Wars 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
That guy was horrible.
Woof.
Hayden Christensen, right? You just said that, I think.
Hayden
Nathan.
Christensen.
He was
Yeah.
horrible. Honestly,
Yeah, he was.
garbage. Dude, I
Would you say
go
it was?
rants.
Would you say it was coarse like sand?
He was so bad.
Uh,
He only
it's-
had one emotion, and it was like moody teenager, and not even
Except-
the good way like Michael Cera does. Michael Cera does it like ironically, and he just is like a
poor Ewan
movie
McGregor,
teenager.
like he tried, you know. Like
Oh, Ian McGregor was so.
Ian McGregor was awesome,
Tried.
like perfect. But then Hayden
Are you
Christensen
calling him
just
Ian?
pulled the whole movie down. All three of them.
Not Ian.
Huh?
Calling him Ian.
I
McGregor?
said you're in. I don't know. I can't pronounce some things sometimes. So.
So I'm going to say, I'm going to bring up Maniac again,
I don't know what that is.
and Elijah Wood.
I'm just gonna go with a no. Oh wait, these supposed to be bad things, right? Is it bad things
Yeah,
still?
that's the
Okay.
one where Elijah Wood plays. It's a horrible movie, as well as Elijah Wood doesn't play a serial killer. That doesn't work.
Elijah Wood can
He's a-
only play like two different roles, in my opinion. He can play Frodo or the dude that talks to Wilfred and gets high with him.
Oh, you mean the gay guy with Sam, right?
What?
Frodo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
guys.
Frodo. Even Lord of the Rings. I thought you were talking about
Sam.
Wilfred for some reason. I'm like, what? I was so sure
No,
that he
he-
was like into like Wilfred's owner the entire show.
The half of the gay midgets.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Big hairy feet.
They had hairy feet. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
agree
big
with
hairy
the
feet.
other halves.
Gross. Gross. And all they walk. Luke's got it right. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think unless someone else has a very negative role for a person, we're just gonna move on.
I have a good one.
What?
Tim Roth and Lie to Me as Dr. Lightman. It was amazing.
Never seen it. Did you say he was amazing?
It was amazing. It's on Netflix.
Oh.
Isn't it
I
a
thought we were
show?
still talking about
It's
the
a
bad
show.
ones.
Yeah, sorry. I said it was a show. No. I said I have a good one. Like a
I thought you
good-
meant like you have a good one as in a good bad one. Like someone who is really
Like,
bad.
he's good at
Yeah.
it. Ah.
Alright, so I think I have one. Okay.
Also, the guy who plays Randall in
And what?
couldn't be replaced by anyone because he's.
Okay. I have, I think, two more topics I want to hit. So, we were talking about movies a lot. What is a movie that you just refuse to watch no matter what someone says to you?
The second.
Any of
Percy
the other
Jackson movie.
Twilights.
Ooh, Twilight.
Any more of the Twilights.
What did you say, Nathan?
Oh yeah.
The second Percy Jackson movie.
Ooh, fair.
User
Oh,
joined your
fair.
Yeah,
channel.
that was
Yeah.
atrocious.
Sky
After
pops
watching
in.
the first one, I couldn't bring myself to watch the second one.
Yeah.
What's up, Sky?
Hello.
Whoa, Sky.
Hello.
It's Sky!
Hello.
Skydro.
It's Ski.
The other half. The other half was Skydro.
What's going on?
Dude, we're an hour and 27 in, but we're still going strong. Sky, what's a
Nice.
movie that you refuse to watch?
Refuse to watch.
Yeah, no matter
I
what
don't
someone
know
said
what
to you,
anyone says.
you couldn't watch it.
Oof. That's a tough
The
one.
Notebook.
I don't know about that.
That's
pretty
that's
good.
kind of like a Sky type of movie.
One movie
How
I
gay?
will never watch. I will never watch fucking it's a scary movie. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, so you're kind of leading to where I was gonna say, but I was gonna say any scary movie ever.
I am such a vagina when it comes to
Dude,
those.
I am horrible at horror movies. Like, I cannot
Yeah,
watch
I
horror
can't do
movies, dude. I can't.
Yeah, I can like guess what's gonna happen, count down to it, and then I jump.
Dude, the exact Kyle, I do really the same thing. I'm like, wait, there hasn't been a jump
Yeah.
scare in a while. It should happen in 3, 2, 1, jumps. I'm like, oh man,
I'd be
I
like, oh,
can't
he's
watch
behind
this.
that
I'm
tree.
freaking out.
He's gonna like come out at her, try to grab her. 3, 2,
Jumps.
1. Doesn't. I'm fucking out of my chair. Yeah.
So,
What I tend to do at scary movies is that like I start looking to my right or left, like start looking to the side, and like my brother will ask me why I'm staring at him. I'm like, I'm not. So I just don't like looking at the screen.
yeah, dude. So I'll be so dead honest with you, Sky. I was in like a setting where I was with friends and we were watching a movie. We were watching like one of the Paranormal Activity movies, and the entire movie I was staring above the TV. For like an hour and a half, I just looked above the TV and tried focusing on something else. It was
You
legitimately
discover
like,
some new things when you're scared shitless.
dude, I was so freaked out by it. And like,
Yeah, it made me feel better though when I watched the Smurfs with Whitney, and then she jumped at the plants.
what?
When the plants tried to eat one of them, and I'm like, yes. She's like, what? Like looking at me like I'm an asshole because I'm staring at her for jumping at a kids movie. Because you were scared at a kids movie, that makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I wouldn't be scared by a kids movie. So
Well, I'm gonna start sending you jump scares from kids movies then.
do not
Montage.
do not do that. I will never watch a YouTube link of yours again.
Well, we have to watch the YouTube link I sent first. Okay.
Maybe. How do I know that one wasn't already jump scares?
Why would I do that to myself?
you could have not watched it and just sent it.
This is on the Lord of the Rings topic, okay?
Okay, fair. But yeah, no. So for me, it's any scary movie ever. Anyone else got a movie? Sky? I don't. Did you name a specific one? I don't think you did.
It was really recent. I forgot the name. It's like
What's it about?
the guy goes to his girlfriend's place. I think.
Get Out.
Get Out.
Get Out. Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
I heard that was really good and really scary.
Oh,
Fucking
straight out of comment. Will not watch.
Is there a reason for that? Or?
Yeah?
By that I mean why?
Is it not obvious?
Did you think it was?
I'm white. Surprise!
Oh.
Hydro!
Dude, white
I'm
people
white.
liked NWA. No? Okay. I guess we'll keep going. Alright, the NWA had some really cool people in it. Dr. Dre was in NWA. Wasn't Eazy-E in NWA. Like, Snoop was in it. Ice Cube, No?
Yeah.
Is this going over
But
everyone's head?
Guess what they weren't in?
What?
Oh. Actually, I don't know if they were in the movie or not.
Well, I was to say name of the movie. Okay.
Were they?
What movie did you say?
It's straight out of
No,
comment.
but that's who they're based on.
I know it's who they're based on, but it's not who they, like. It's
Yeah,
not
but
them,
it's about
right?
them.
Yeah, and?
Alright, we're moving on.
Give a shit. I'm white, Hydro, surprise.
I know you are, but doesn't mean you can't enjoy the movie. Dude, have you ever
Why
seen
would
the
I
movie
care?
Death at a Funeral then?
No.
It's a great movie. It's so funny.
Still not believing you.
Watch it then,
I
Kyle.
can't believe any of your movie choices now, because one, Paul Rudd, and now two strikes is fucking straight out of
I didn't
Compton,
say
so
I
don't know
liked
if
the
can believe
movie,
any of your
Kyle.
shit.
I've never
Well, you're
actually
defending
seen
it.
it. Yeah. Because it's about NWA, so it couldn't have been that horrible.
Yeah, I can.
Alright, that's it. We're going to IMDb. And
Super
we're going to see
lost
what it
causes,
is.
Hydro. Yeah.
Alright, we'll see what this got on IMDb. If it has better than a 6, you're wrong. It's a 7.9, Kyle.
And?
That means it was at least a pretty good movie.
It's not a Rotten Tomatoes. Try again.
Alright, let's look it up on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't actually have any idea what these, rating.
I more like IMDb for rating stuff anyway. Rotten Tomatoes. It's 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's actually better on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, well, what about Metacritic?
Okay, we're not going to every fucking site you can think of, Kyle.
That's literally the top 3.
Yeah, you only need these two.
Okay.
If IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes are on the same page on a movie, it's cool.
That means they're paid off.
I don't know about that. Kyle, you're just really against this movie for some reason.
Did you compare?
Yeah.
Did you compare the reviews to the viewer reviews?
Yeah. It actually has higher viewer reviews.
Well, no, that means it's normal. If it has higher, then that means that's normal.
Yeah, it has on Rotten Tomatoes. It's 91% of viewers. It's and Rotten Tomatoes get 87. So people liked it more.
Also, the viewers are always biased, but you have to break the median between them, so you take the average.
Yeah, of course, but
And that's how you should actually feel about the movie.
it was. I'm saying it wasn't horrible like Kyle was trying to say.
Oh, also, the new L was in it, so clearly that means you agree with him.
No, I can say he's a horrible decision as Al. Doesn't mean he's a horrible decision as that guy, whoever he played.
Was this? I don't remember.
You know, just because L has to be. Yo, it sucks for Death Note is because if they don't like act exactly and like look almost exactly like the character from the anime, don't think I'm gonna be into it at all.
No, they could have been American. That was not.
No, American's fine.
It didn't matter.
I mean, it was in Japan,
Well, actually,
but
Death Note was set in Japan.
It
like,
didn't have
up.
to be. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
you could.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, I'm saying
But
the
the
story was not
storyline
like.
was.
Story was not dependent on it being in Japan. It could have happened anywhere in the world, and the story could have still played out as it did.
Yeah.
No, but then you'd have to rewrite stuff, and that would be boring.
I'm just saying.
I don't know about, I still think L wasn't a good choice. I don't think Light was a good casting decision. I haven't seen it yet, and I will watch it.
I'm just saying if you wanted to make them, like, somewhere else in the world, like, if you wanted to do it in America, which they're doing, that's fine. Choose better fucking actors, though.
Yeah, I mean, like we said
put it
before,
in
Willem
Italy?
Dafoe is perfect as Ryuk, and I'm gonna watch it because of that, but...
I feel like if they put it in Italy, that would have been, like, out of left field and pretty cool.
Italy?
Anywhere in
Yeah.
Europe,
Yeah, that'd be
honestly.
pretty funny. Death Note can take place in any country, really.
Yeah.
In the actual anime, it was Japan, but that's because most animes happen in Japan. Because they're made in Japan. That's like someone that's American writing a movie and putting it in America. It's like, well, no shit, that's because it's what they're familiar with. So they're gonna write it.
I'm just saying, you want me to watch a movie about Black Americans?
About what? What do you say, Kyle?
I said, and you want me to watch a movie about Black Americans as a white Canadian?
What movie are you talking about, Kyle?
It's not
Hey,
about
look,
Black
you
Americans.
motherfucker.
It's literally about starting from the bottom and going up in the world.
Kyle, I very much enjoyed Straight Outta Compton.
Mic drop.
Oh!
I don't
Hey.
believe you. No.
Dude, I have Sky and Chris on my side. That's all I could ever
No.
need in my life.
You know, I
Vince
back you up
watched
too,
it,
but
and
can't
that's
say
enough for
anything.
Yeah, I'll take you in too. Let's go. That's 4. I know Nathan doesn't have an opinion on this at all, probably. So that's like person not on your side, Kyle.
You sure to got him there.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking SJWs.
Okay, Kyle.
Because they're black, isn't it? That's why you like it.
Oh, I think that's why you don't like it, Kyle.
Yes, because there's nothing that's completely irrelevant to me.
It's not irrelevant. It's a story about. Thank you. You're a lost cause.
Sky, dude, we tried, okay?
It's a story that I don't care about.
I don't care about you either.
Yeah, I don't watch a movie on me then. I'm not gonna make one because it'd be shit.
God damn it.
Fuck.
I mean, this is the topic, to be fair. Yeah, and I haven't said one. The only thing I can really think of
It's a movie you
is
refuse to
Star
watch.
Wars.
You refuse to watch Star Wars.
I don't refuse. The thing is, I don't necessarily refuse to watch Star Wars. I just haven't seen it, and I'm not really keen on seeing it. It's not really my kind of story, and I don't think I would enjoy it. But if
That
someone
was
was
not
like,
your kind of
"Please,"
story. It's
It
everyone's
wasn't
kind
for
of
me
story.
either. It wasn't for me either, except it was just like, it was the only reason I watched this because it's classic.
There are some
Yeah.
movies
It's like-
that are staples in movie history that you have to watch, and I
Yeah.
feel like not the ones with Hayden Christensen in it. The other 3.
No, but you have to watch the 1, 2,
Dude,
and
I
3.
feel like I
People
could
shit on them.
explain. Like if I sat down with Rachel and watched the other 3, I could
3 had
explain the first
literally
3
the two
enough.
best. Also, the 3 had literally like 3. I mean, like episode 3
Yeah.
had the best lightsaber fights in the entire series.
Yeah, but then like you have to
To
sit
this
through
day.
Hayden Christensen's acting, so I don't know. But anyways, we're not talking about the
Yeah.
acting this time. We're talking about key movies that you have to see. Like that is, I think you have to see some of the Star Wars movies. I do think you have to at least give them a try once.
I mean, I did hated it.
You'll
It's
fucking
really
love the Ewoks. This will be
You
fine.
probably will love Ewoks. That's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a little fluffy.
'Cause,
These
like-
little fuckers.
They're so cute, they're little bears.
Kill the shit. Like, yeah.
The little
I
bears
love
and they
that.
team up to break stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's
I'm cheering for them the whole time. They try to eat Leia at one point, I think.
yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
they were honest, and then like Chewie is just like a giant
A bigger
teddy
version
bear.
of them.
Yeah, he's this giant bear. Literally, bear is probably the most accurate description. And then the
Then
robots,
Lando
you're
steals
gonna
Han's
love
clothes.
R2D2 and C3PO.
Oh.
They're great characters.
Okay. Yeah, I think
R2
those two.
is-
R2D2 doesn't
Okay.
say a word, but it's perfect. He's just
I had set players that looked like him, and it made push buttons. It was great.
right.
User disconnected from your channel.
Sky's gone already. Oh,
Guy was still took his cat hasn't seen.
Star Wars.
And
Yeah, I knew she hadn't
Star
seen
Wars.
Star Wars. You probably, I'm gonna gander to say you also haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
I have seen Lord.
You have,
Why?
have.
Why?
but you haven't.
This is good.
Alright, I like Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
I didn't. I'd
like
actually
Lord of
never
the
watched
Rings.
the Hobbit movies. I didn't care.
Oh, the Hobbit movies were all right.
I just didn't care.
They were only you. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
All
You're
right
saying
at
the Lord of the
best.
Rings trilogy was better than the Hobbit movies?
I was more interested in the plot. Yeah, that
Okay.
doesn't necessarily mean it's better.
Wait, did you?
but-
Are you saying that the Hobbit movies are better than Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Oof.
I
don't know about
I don't
that,
know
dude.
about that.
Easily.
'Cause, okay.
Okay, no,
the trilogy was
Kyle, if you
awful.
told me the Hobbit books were better than Lord of the Rings books, I would totally be with
Oh.
you. But
Yeah, totally.
reason I don't like the
I
Hobbit
couldn't
movies,
get to the
I
books.
can say it in one thing, Kyle, is that Legolas is not supposed to be in it.
There were one of the
That's
things about
fine.
No, that's completely ruins it.
yeah, one of the things about
Why?
the Hobbit movies. that
They
I-
make him
yeah.
so freaking like OP and everything, and he wasn't even supposed to be in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't. It didn't even matter that he was there.
It's just the fact
Yeah,
that he
I'm-
was there, though. You know what I mean?
No,
Okay, well, you don't.
it didn't matter that he was there,
'Cause I-
and he could be there in the movie. Because like, what else is he supposed to be doing?
I don't think it was the right time period in.
He was
Tolkien's-
alive.
I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah, but like
the
he just
right
wasn't
time.
involved at all.
He
you know?
wasn't supposed to be in this story.
Yeah.
I read The Hobbit.
But he wasn't the main point in it anyway, so it didn't really matter.
That's true. But like the thing is, they brought in like the character. They brought in Orlando Bloom just to,
For
hype it up
recognition.
more.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's one of the things I hated about it is because they spread a like 300 maybe
Yeah,
page book.
there's no way
into-
Do
this
you
wouldn't
watch my
trilogy.
YouTube link, please?
Kyle, we're in the podcast.
It explains my thoughts on this perfectly, though.
Yeah, I'll have to check the like post podcast.
Yeah, I could. But like it was, they milked it as
They did.
hard as they could. I was really
I
mad.
know. I'm not.
They could have
I'm not saying
made
I
like
the Hobbit
one
Yeah.
movie,
particularly. I'm saying I
or
really
maybe
didn't like the original
two.
trilogy.
Like probably one movie, one really good movie, out of The Hobbit, and I probably would have watched that one movie.
Yeah.
But they made three.
I'd like to say this is gonna be really great Star Wars movie. Yeah, yeah.
Far away from me to click.
All right.
And then another thing about the Hobbit movies is they mixed out, or they mixed a bunch of Tolkien's other works with the Hobbit. They put in that whatever the white.
Yeah, they did mix a bunch of them in. Yeah, I remember.
What's
in
the,
I don't
the,
remember.
the dude that wrote like the giant wolf thing? I don't remember his
No.
name. He's like the white orc or something.
Yeah.
They mixed that, which was in Tolkien's work, but it was not part of The Hobbit, which I was like, what is going on here?
I mean, they had to make 3 movies out of it.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of them adding things that weren't part of The Hobbit into the movie, because, like,
I think I need to reiterate what I was trying to say here. I'm not saying The Hobbit is good. I'm saying it's better than Lord of the Rings trilogy because Lord of the Rings trilogy was awful.
I don't know. I really liked it. I thought all of the storylines in Lord of the Rings was really cool.
I tried watching them 3 times, and it was just
Dude, they're really long, but you have to go in with an open
No,
line.
I watched them all, and I just hated it.
Kyle, I really don't agree with your movie taste most of the time here. Yeah.
Hated it. Everything was just.
I mean,
I really like Lord of the Rings.
Painkillers couldn't even make me like it. They did.
I mean, I don't know. Aragorn, I think, was a great character in my opinion. I really liked Aragorn. I liked Legolas.
I watched
liked
all
the
3 in
Gimli.
a row.
Oh, you cannot watch all 3 of them in a row, Kyle.
I
You would
was
hate them.
stuck in bed. Okay, I literally couldn't move, and I had nothing better to do. So
You're gonna hate them. That's why you hate them, is because you watch all 3 of them in a row. That's 12 hours.
did you even watch them with someone, or did you watch them alone?
I was crippled. I watch them alone. I watch a lot of movies alone. I watch most things alone.
You gotta watch... Okay, one of
I
the things
also
about Lord of the
binge watch
Rings
most
is you have to
things.
watch Lord of the Rings with somebody that's seen it before. You can't...
Well, you
can't
have to
sit-
watch Star Wars then, okay? I'll rewatch The Rings when you watch Star Wars.
Ah!
Yeah. Fuck you, Cat. There you go.
Yo, joke's on you, Kyle. I'll make her watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then tell me, and then
No.
Snapchat that shit so I can actually, like, have proof that you
Alright, I
are
will.
making her watch it. And then...
Oh, no, I don't like this plan.
I do.
And
So-
then
I
I'll
like this
rewatch Lord of the
plan.
Rings, and I'll be like...
No,
hey,
what we
I'll
should
just
do,
fucking-
you know, honestly speaking, this summer sometime, we should have a group, like all of us, we watch, like,
Yeah.
movies together. I think that'd be pretty dope.
You know that if it's Star Wars, Steve is not going to go.
We watched
Yeah, it's even-
TFS Abridged together. That happened.
Why wouldn't Steve come?
He's not a fan.
That's what we did, though. Remember? We watched the TFS Abridged
Yeah, we did.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was a thing.
we did. Post-podcast someday. But no, I think we'll do a few... We might try to do that this summer sometime, maybe. I think that might be a good idea. We'll all
Yeah.
find, like, the same link or something, and then we'll just sync in.
It's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be a mess, yeah.
I'll get some dank autism from like how bad it is. And you guys will be like, but like that
How
doesn't
is
even
it ever
matter.
going
There's
to
something
be?
in the background, Kyle. You fucking moron. Why do you even care? And I'll be like, but it's there. Plot holes. That's me watching movies.
To be fair, I might
Yeah.
watch I haven't seen Lord of the Rings in a while, so maybe I'll watch it again and not like it as much as I used to. But there's one movie
But it also might have.
I'm so biased
So.
on that, like, no one can ever shift my opinion on it. Does anyone know what movie I'm talking about? I've talked about it on the podcast before. That's like this
The movie.
movie. I want to see if anyone can guess it first. It's like no matter
God damn
what you
it.
say about it, it would always be like a top 10 movie in my opinion to me.
Is it The Room?
No,
Is it Crash?
no, Crash is just a generally good movie. That's not.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I should
okay,
know this,
do
probably.
you want a hint?
Sure.
Yeah, I know I've heard this before, but I can't
Alright.
fucking
So
remember.
it's a melding of two awesome different universes. No one? Okay, it's Space Jam. Talking about
Oh,
Space
oh,
Jam.
yeah.
It's Michael Jordan meets the Looney Tunes. It's the
Yeah.
perfect movie.
It is the perfect movie.
Dude, like, I honestly am so biased. Like, people have told me they didn't like the movie and it was crap, and I'm like, I don't care.
Fuck them.
But
Yeah, fuck them.
Michael Jordan risked his life to save the Looney Tunes. He might have got sent off to Moron Mountain, and he would have been an
He was a
attraction for little alien kids. But he risked his life. He came back to
All he
basketball.
wanted to do was golf, and he came back.
Yeah, he was a baseball player. Came back to basketball where he belongs.
Wait, was it baseball? I thought it was shit. Okay. I
Yeah, no, so that's actually true. That was real. That's why I actually liked the movie too, because it was like
I
historically
thought the
accurate.
movie he was golf. I could have. Why did I think he was
He
golfing?
was
in the
golfing
movie?
when he got like taken down to like Looney Tunes.
Ah, okay,
world.
that helps.
But he was a minor league baseball player. He
Okay.
left basketball to do baseball, and then they tied in him going back to basketball to do with the Looney Tunes. Because they're saying, yeah, oh, he got sucked out in Looney Tunes and found his love for basketball because he had to play for them. And then
I
went
don't
back to
understand
aliens.
why you like this movie so much.
Why not?
How can you not understand
What part of the movie don't you like? What?
Do you watch it, like, in current time?
Yes.
You sit down
Well, no,
and
I haven't
watch
watched it in a
Space-
while now, but it's still gonna
that?
be
Oh fuck!
just
I haven't
great.
seen it in like 15 years.
It's gonna be great still because, dude, Bill Murray's in the movie as Bill Murray,
EFM is.
and Danny DeVito plays the alien guy, and
I forgot
and he calls Bill Murray Dan Aykroyd at one point. It's perfect. They play off the Ghostbusters joke. It's awesome.
calls him Dan.
He calls him Dan Aykroyd. Like, at least Kyle appreciates this. Space Jam was such a great movie, dude.
Oh, back to bad actors who should not be in the movie. The new Ghostbusters.
All
of them.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you got that one. I'm not. No one's gonna argue here.
Never saw that, so I can't.
I feel
I
like
don't even
Melissa
have-
McCarthy's just on a really bad roll.
Yeah, Melissa
right now.
McCarthy I thought was great in a few things, but now not really.
Recently,
I'm getting a
it's
little sick of
just-
it. Yeah,
It's not been her
it's
day.
not honestly.
It's not been her day for a very long time.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're very right on that. don't think the roles she's taken lately have been too great. I haven't seen something actually that I really liked her in quite a while. To be fair, can't name the last one that was good. Because she took that one really weird movie where she was like a weird like mom or something and like was a fugitive.
Oh.
I don't know what movie that was. It was really crappy looking though.
Yeah. I never saw it.
It looked horrible.
I know what you're talking
Not
about.
even-
I don't remember it.
And then
but,
she was in the Ghostbusters movie, which like loses credibility. I feel like if you're involved, the most tilting thing I think about the movie is that they refuse to acknowledge the old Ghostbusters movie because Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray were both in that film, but not as their characters from the old Ghostbusters. There is a way where I think that they make that movie and it's okay. If like they made the movie and that like it just somehow worked out that all 4 of these people are daughters of like the original Ghostbusters, and like
The
they
reason why
passed.
there was no way to make that movie good is because it was entirely about trying to make a girl power movie.
That's fair, but like I think it becomes okay with this thing that I'm about to say. Is that
Yeah, but
they
I mean,
passed the
it wouldn't have been
torch
because of that.
to them, and like at first like the new Ghostbusters just can't do anything right, and then lead and culminates to a point in like the final battle where it's the old Ghostbusters and the new Ghostbusters teaming up to beat like double Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's just double the
but
size.
that would involve saying that men did something right, and you can't have that. In a
I'm
movie
just saying,
like
I think that the movie I just pitched was it's pretty good. Like it's not bad.
Yeah,
I
it would have
think
been good, but that can't be in a movie that about feminism because that's no.
was
you can't
that
have men
really
doing
supposed to be
something right
about
in that.
feminism?
Probably.
I know that they reversed the genders of the people.
Well, they weren't the same characters. I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like but it was. I don't remember. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say. But I think one of the points of it was that it was an all-female cast, but I don't necessarily think it was about feminism.
I don't know. I have to watch it to find out things specifically about it.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Like Scandal. I watched Scandal
never
because
seen it.
people said it was good. That has too many seasons, honestly.
Yeah.
And that is just an entirely men-bashing show.
Right.
For literally no reason.
There are shows like that, and
Because it's trying to make, like, women just seem more powerful than anything ever. Like, even though... Whatever. It entirely pisses me off when I just vented all that shit to the person who told me to watch it. So, as a giant fuck you, essentially.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Was it a girl?
Here's
who
everything
told
that's
you to
wrong
watch
and why. Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Like, here is
If
why
there's a
House of
guy,
Cards is better. Yeah.
No, I mean, there's some movies that you'll have, or movies or TV shows or anything that you'll have reasons for not liking, and you know, if it's something that makes like you feel excluded, I can understand someone not liking it. Like if you told me there was like a little girl who didn't like the original Ghostbusters because like there were no like women Ghostbusters, and I mean it's understandable, I guess. Yeah.
Well, fucking tough.
I mean, but I think it's fair because you're playing both things here. Like, I think most people didn't like the Ghostbusters movie because it was an all-female cast. I feel like that might have been one of the reasons why it was hated on so much. To be fair, Melissa McCarthy was the only person in that movie I thought was at all a good actress. I didn't. The one lady, Leslie something, is from SNL, and she's not funny in SNL.
Yeah.
And the other two, I don't know. So
that's why I said it was feminism, by the way, is because they intentionally picked women, even though they were awful, because they were women.
The one,
Yeah.
she's just not funny. The one lady from SNL.
Was it Amy Schumer?
Amy Schumer? Oh.
Amy Schumer's funny.
No, she's not.
Amy Schumer? Am I not thinking the right person? I'm not.
Do you think she's funny?
You must
She's
be
not
thinking
funny.
the wrong
Probably.
person.
Yeah.
Amy Schumer's not. Is Amy Schumer the joke stealer?
Yes.
Oh, that's not who I was talking about.
Amy
I'm
Schumer
talking about
is the
someone.
one-
Who am I talking about? Who's the one that does all the stuff with Tina Fey? Amy Poehler. That's who I'm talking about. I feel like I could make a all-female cast Ghostbusters. It would have been a really good movie. but those two names I just named had to be in it.
Oh,
Tina
But
Fey and
Hydro
Amy
is fine.
Here's the
Poehler.
problem. But Hydro, here's the problem with that.
What?
A man would have done the casting. Can't have that.
I mean, like, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler are hilarious, and I watch just about anything they do.
I watched Whiskey Tango Foxtrot because of Tina Fey.
They're so funny. Like, Tina Fey was
And
like
it
the
was
whole
good.
reason why SNL was ever successful.
Ever?
Maybe not, but 30 Rock for sure. It was mostly her.
30 Rock for
Yeah.
sure.
But like her time in SNL was great. I'd say.
Yeah.
It was
But I mean,
probably
SNL's kinda
it was probably
old.
one of my
Like,
favorite.
Saying ever is like a
Yeah, I
stretch
know,
to
but
that.
I did over that one, but like
She definitely contributed.
yeah.
She was
She
really
was
good.
really good.
Yeah.
I say that I think Tina Fey's probably the best woman to ever do SNL for sure.
Probably, yeah.
Amy Poehler might be second. I think Amy Poehler also did SNL, right?
Wait, which one was the one from
Amy Poehler was in.
She was in like Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
Who did Parks,
Parks
and
and
Rec?
Rec,
That's
yeah.
her?
That's Amy
Okay,
Poehler.
yeah, then her.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's so great.
Mhm.
Honestly, like, can't really name something that either of these people do that I don't like. But like, I feel like if you build the movie around them and their dynamic as just being some of the funniest people ever, like, Ghostbusters could have been a good movie. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know who the other two people could. You could probably throw in anyone that are just like You could probably keep Melissa McCarthy in it, and all right, Chris.
Buddy disconnected from
thanks
your
for coming
channel.
on. You could keep Melissa McCarthy in it and throw anyone else into fourth role, I think, and it's 10 times a better movie than was made.
Yep.
And but the
sorry to
thing, sorry, Nathan,
Derail
go
a
ahead.
little bit, but is Sky still
No,
here?
Sky left a while ago.
No.
Okay.
But one thing I will say is also that they need to let Tina Fey and Amy Poehler help write the movie, because Tina Fey is, I would argue, is just good of a writer as she is actually actor. Like, the reason 30 Rock was funny, it was all her writing. Like, she wrote the show, and it was
I actually
Really
want to rewatch that show, but it's not on Netflix. So
Yeah.
I'm too lazy.
like, the reason why she
Get it
was
legally.
funny. Yeah, Kyle, you did ways, Kyle. But
I'm too lazy to get it
Yeah,
legally,
it's
is
fair.
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah. Quote unquote. Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that Tina Fey at least is a hilarious person. You know, I think saying Tina Fey is a hilarious person is a way that we need to start exiting the podcast here, because we're crouching on 2 hours.
Yep. Crouching on it.
Yeah, we're at
Like
157.
squats.
Yeah, I said
Fucking doing
encroaching,
squats, I'll
but
do that.
whatever. Yeah.
I heard crouching.
It's encroaching.
Way funnier.
Yeah.
What is this, Call of Duty?
But Hydro, you know I don't listen. Okay.
That's fair.
No?
Yeah, just-
You mean now, right? Okay, throw the smoke. Yeah, it's fine.
I said
Look at me, I
no!
haven't been paying attention for like the past 20 minutes.
That happened once. Should we throw the smokes now? No. All right. Him and Kramer throw smoke, and I'm like, what?
You said now.
I said no. And then like everyone else was like, he clearly said no. What is wrong with you?
It was
two?
clearly an accent issue, okay? They were both from your region. This is not fair.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Hey, Kyle.
Derek and Chance were your co-conspirators on that. No, they weren't. Actually, fuck, it was
It was
Foopy.
Soupy.
Yeah, fuck.
Foopy
Where's
understood
from?
me, and you didn't.
Where's Foopy from?
He's from like Ohio. That's like
Oh.
west of us.
Okay.
They're Midwest, U.S.
Yeah.
They're close. They're not too far off the east. I mean, but like they're almost like middle-ish. But you know, I kind of just want to push this to 2 hours since we're so close.
How much longer?
A minute and a half.
Oh.
Okay.
We can do
Yeah,
it.
that's what I mean. Like I could just end it, but like why?
Next topic time. Let's go.
I have other topics, but these are topics that I want to spend a lot more time on than what we
Let's do a 10-hour
Yeah.
podcast.
We can keep
Just
talking
spend more
about
time.
Doctor Who for a minute.
Good.
Yeah, I'd rather end
And,
the podcast, to be honest. I'd rather.
David Tennant is the best doctor, and
Stop.
no one can replace him as the best doctor.
You know,
His
Kyle,
reasons.
I like most things about you, Kyle, but this isn't one of them.
What? Me pushing the podcast to the next
No,
minute and a
you
half
talk
where
about
talk
Doctor Who so
Doctor
often.
Well, you're welcome.
I have a good question. Have we ever talked about whether we think Star Trek or Star Wars is better?
It's Star Trek.
Better.
I
Star
am
Trek is
surprised
better.
you just took that, but I just realized you hadn't watched
She
Star
has to
Wars.
see Star Wars though, so she can't like say it. Like you don't have an
Listen,
opinion if you haven't seen.
I've
both,
seen
right?
some of Star Wars, and I like
We
Star
don't
Trek
wanna-
better because I've seen a lot of Star
Don't
Trek.
wanna hear it.
right?
I want to hear it.
Here's the thing. Both of the new movies suck.
Dude,
Okay,
so
well,
I will
Star
throw this
Trek
out there.
movies
There was
suck.
an error.
Star
There
Wars
were
movies
like errors
suck.
with Star Trek that were good. Like Captain Kirk, like William Shatner, I think was great. I really liked.
No,
I liked William
that's-
Shatner. I'm a fan of William Shatner, Kyle.
No one else liked Shatner.
All right, I did. Okay.
See, here's the problem with the Star Trek movies. Star Trek is all
I'm not
about
talking about
like,
the movies, I was
talking
talking
about
about,
this
like, the
stuff and
TV
like being
series.
super elaborate and all that. What?
The shows.
Well, not.
Some of the shows.
Well, as soon as they put it in action, that's not Star Trek anymore.
Yeah.
The shows.
Yeah, some of the shows, not the.
Yeah, the movies were the movies were
Yeah,
garbage.
the movies are. No movie was good.
Just
in my
like the
opinion.
last 5,
Yeah.
6 Star Wars movies. Yeah.
I mean, Star Wars movie. I like the Star Wars movies. I
More
I
recent
had
ones?
an issue with the last one. To be honest, the most recent one.
Rogue
Not
One?
Rogue One. The actual one that, like fills into like the new trilogy. I
Oh,
forget what it's called.
yeah, just 7.
7. Yeah, you know the one had Well, I can't remember his name.
A New Hope, but a new Hope.
Yeah, yeah. What's his name? Like something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ren. Kylo Ren. That's it.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren. It's just yeah.
Like
No,
his
Kyle, you
actor's
literally
ugly,
said what
but,
I
like,
was thinking
Christ.
though. It's A New Hope. It's the same movie.
What? Yeah,
And that's
it is the same
it's
movie.
why I really
That's why I said
problem
it
it.
was way too safe, which is why I didn't
No,
like
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mind it because introducing new characters and stuff was okay. I would say it's okay. I wouldn't say it's really good. I wouldn't say it's horrible.
I didn't care about Rey, and I didn't like Finn.
Which one was Finn?
The
Stormtrooper.
trooper.
Oh, the Stormtrooper that turned
That's,
good, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't like what they did with Finn, to be honest. I thought he could have been a lot cooler of a character if they.
He was raised as a soldier the whole time, and he was just like, "I'm a fucking goofball moron," and I'm like, "What?" And then
I
he held
feel
the
like
lightsaber.
I feel like they could have like done something a lot cooler with him. Like maybe if they
Yeah.
like they had him break off and like he was just like
Like, why have him as a comedic?
I don't.
Yeah.
I do like
get
that
that.
they had him fight Kylo Ren, but I feel like they shouldn't have like crippled him. So I'm pretty sure they crippled him. I don't know if maybe they didn't.
I'm fine if he dies.
Yeah, he might be dead for all I know. Actually, I don't actually know.
He won't. He's not. But I mean, I'm fine. I'd be fine if he did.
I
yeah.
liked his character, but I don't know if I like it so much now. When they like for like the first half of the movie, I feel like I really liked him.
Also, the guy who played Kylo. As soon as he took the helmet off, I was like, "You do not fit all that hair in there."
Yeah, it's like I don't know about you. You're basically
Thanks for
he's
me.
trying to be Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So hard. It's like it's interesting dynamic though because it's like wait, you're this person and this person's kid. That makes sense. I'm trying not to give away everything now that I think of it because
Yeah,
it's still
I
a
really
more
liked.
recent movie.
Yeah, it's definitely more
So I'm
recent.
trying not to give
Well,
away
I feel like
detail.
a lot of the people who wanted to
Oh,
see it
Joyce,
have already
yeah.
seen it though.
Okay, you said it already.
Well,
know?
boys.
So,
Yeah.
But I definitely really liked Kylo Ren's character.
He wasn't bad.
Like,
His character, not his actor. I like his character.
Characters.
well,
The actor's not
I
that
feel like
bad.
Zach
in
I
my
feel like
opinion.
the character kind of forgives, the actor in some
No.
ways.
I get what Nathan's saying for sure because I think Kylo Ren has the potential to be a really good character. And if the
I think
character
Finn had a potential to be a really good character too, but they chose poorly. to
Oh,
do
he's
it.
not. Yeah, they ruined that.
I'm
He's
not
a
even
goofball.
gonna try
They
to
made him a goofball.
defend them. But Kylo Ren, I think, can be a pretty cool character still. I think if taken the right way, he can still be pretty badass.
Yep. Especially with like the whole like
Give him a
Sith
goddamn
emotion
haircut,
thing,
fuck's
where
sakes.
like he was kind of having that moment with Han, and then he killed him.
That was cool, honestly. Like
Wow, spoilers.
Kyle, you already said it.
I said he died in the end. I never said who killed him.
Okay, no one cares.
Wow.
It's already ruined.
Still
You already ruined
spoilers.
it, Kyle. It doesn't
You're gonna
matter.
have to put spoiler warnings
I
up.
don't know.
Fucking like 3 years old now, isn't it?
It's I don't remember. It's been out for a few years, so
Like 2 years. It's been like 2 years. It's
yeah. But you know,
almost 2.5 actually. Yeah.
has it been really that long?
Yeah. Right?
Probably. Yeah.
I can't tell.
No, you're probably. I think you're right, to be honest. But you know, Kylo Ren can be a really cool character, so I'm gonna leave that on. Because we've now passed the 2-hour mark. Yay!
Or was it
Yay.
a year and a half now? Am I?
I'm just gonna look it up.
Force Awakens. Episode 7 was Force Awakens.
Yeah. 2015 is 2017. It was December, so like.
It was 2015. So it's almost 2 years. It's encroaching on that.
It's been like a year and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You know, this has. So I have 2 things to end now. I have this and the live stream to end. I gotta remember to end the live stream.
You have to sync them
I
up.
can sync them up. So this has been Backward Noise episode 173, and we are out of here, ending the stream. And now I'm gonna end the recording.
Bye.
You guys want to say bye? Bye.
Screw you guys.
Bye.